Yeah. I'm spilling all the secrets. Watch the gossip flow. My cup's overflowing. Got the world as a no. When I drop the T, it's like a fire ignites. True serve hot, taking my game to new heights. Pour it out, let the drama unfold. Drop the T, yeah, that's my mission. Yeah, watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah, life in my veins. Keep the vibes alive. When I drop the T, that's when we fly. Whispers in the dark, I'm the voice in your head. Yeah. Telling all the stories that the scared never said. Got the crowd hype. When I talk, they all lean, cause I'm that high. Machine, know what I mean. Hold your cups high, feel that energy rise. Drop the T, yeah, that's my mission. Yeah, watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah, like a lot of things, keep the vibes alive. When I drop the T, that's when we ride. So let it spill and let the world see. Yeah. When I'm on the track, I'm setting you free.
All right. Hello, 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 my tea drops and my tea sippers. How is everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone has had a great Memorial Day. So come on in, come on in, come on in, everyone. Come on in. We had a great time last night. We were on the live for 6 hours and counting. So come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let me take this down. So I took that down. Let me take it down. All right, there we go. All right, everybody in? Okay, come on in, everybody. Come on in, come on in. I'm just playing with these filters here. But let's see. I don't know why it's doing this, but let's see. Why is it doing this? All right, come on in, everyone. Come on in, come on in. We had a good time last night. Was on the live for 6 hours, but we can't do that tonight because I got some stuff to do in the morning, so we can't do that tonight. But we're gonna have a good time while we're over here. So that's why I came on a little earlier. Y'all know I usually come on at 9:45, sometimes not 10 o'clock. But I wanted to come on earlier, you guys, so we can get a good start for tomorrow. Hello, Linnell. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Linda Gamble, my mod. Thank you for coming over here, getting the channel together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get the housekeeping out the way. Okay, let's get the housekeeping out the way. Out of the way. I don't know what they got going on today here. I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know what they got going on here. But I why my thing is doing this. I don't know why. Anyway, guys, I don't know what's going on. I've been playing with this thing, um, trying to get it back to where I had it at, but it doesn't seem to want to go there. What is going on here? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to fix it some other way. But anyway, hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. We had a good time last night in the chat. But come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's get the housekeeping out the way. All things said are alleged in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any of the music or any clips that you may see in my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Section 107 of the Copyright Act is on the screen and also in the chat as well. Okay, and also in the description box. I'll try to make sure I'm covered all bases. If I take the section 107 off, it's in the description box, it's in the chat, so that way we're covered. Everything is alleged. You can support the channel by ways of a super sticker, super chat, or cash app. You can join the membership for $2.99 a month, or you can give memberships to people in the chat. Please hit that like button on your way in. People in the bushes, hit the like button. Let's be respectful to one another, the host, and also people in the chat. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, my Aries tea sipper. Hello, my Aries, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for hyping up the channel. Hello, my mod, Sonia, and my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Ophelia. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who else is in here. Okay, you'll be right back, okay? Yes, I was going to get on to that, Sonia. Yes, Talk channel has been demonetized for 90 days. That's why I be pushing so hard for everybody to go over to our backup channels. So, to go over to our backup channels, because I don't know what's going on with the platform, but they are allegedly demonetizing people's channel. So if you have not subscribed to Drop the T 2.0, the link is in the description box. So what I want everyone to do, if you have not subscribed to Drop the T 2.0, please, please, please go over and subscribe to that channel, because I don't know what's going on. I was in my sister's chat when y'all was in there too, but sometimes I'll stay in the bushes because I don't want to take attention away from what she's trying to talk about by me. I'm saying hi to everybody and things like that. So yes, I was in the bushes or what have you. So it's all good. Her channel, she's still gonna come on all the time, like she's been doing. But it's very important to subscribe to our backup channels, because I don't know what's going on. So when you have subscribed to the backup channel, can you put a 1 in the chat if you have already, if you have not done so? For the people who have done so, can you just say yes, done when you have done it, or if you have done it already? Okay. It's I don't know. I've been on YouTube somewhat today. I've seen a lot of people say their channel has been demonetized. For what reason, they don't know. They're trying to get to the bottom of it. So please, please, please go over. The link is in the description box. Just go over and subscribe to that channel, please, and thank you. Hello, Lady Lane. Hey, hi. We're gonna do a panel. You ready for a panel? Let's see who else. Happy holidays. Yes, happy holidays. Let's see who else in here. Hello, Linnell. Yes, can everybody hit the like button, please, and thank you. If I eat one more bowl of those collard greens that I cook, I'm going to pop. I had some collard greens too as well. But what I do is like if I cook some greens and I have a lot left over, what I'll do is put them in a Ziploc bag and freeze them. The same thing with dressing. And I tell you, it tastes, I think it tastes better after it's you done froze it and warmed it back up because all the seasons have froze and settled in. So if you have leftover greens, leftover dressing, all you gotta do is put them in the freezer back and freeze them and take them back out whenever you want some and warm them up, and they taste just as they taste better, I would say, than when you cook them. So I had some greens, so I took that out as well with my barbecue. Let's see what else. Thank you, Aries. Girl, I just seen that when Clarissa was over there shopping at the Dollar General. I don't know, y'all. Something ain't right. Something ain't clean in the buttermilk here. Hello, God 3591. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, we had a good time last night and in the morning. Yes. Hello, God 3591. Who else is in here? I woke up at 3 a.m. and was in the bushes. Okay. Hey, Tater Bowl. Yes, last night was a long, long, long lie. Oh no, honey, I like you to come up here and talk, Lady Lane. You know that. Um, I had a migraine yesterday, took meds, fell asleep, and woke up at 3 a.m. But I watched the replay. I was definitely good. Okay, I'm glad you feel better. I have migraines too, so I take migraine headache medication. Let's see. Just trying to make hello, Laura. See my tea sipper. Hello, 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 Audrey. Who else is in here? Hello, that blind lady, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Hello, follow me black. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, boxing granny. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Yes, we're going to talk about the petition with Claressa. It's over 2K now. Hello, Cynthia, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. So every hello, joy to the world. Hello, let's see here. Carolyn, hey, my tea sipper, I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing? Okay. Hello, Diane Scott, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, BDA writer. Hello, hello. Let's see here. I'm trying to get, okay. So we got the ones here. Everybody has went over. Thank you. Everybody has went over to the Drop the Tea 2.0. Hello, Cynthia, my tea sipper. Guys, like I said, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's going on here. You said my mom always froze our dressing and greens still taste the same. Yes. If you have leftovers, guys, who is this here? Drea. Hello, Drea. Hello, Kendra. Yeah, subscribe to the backup channel. I'm telling everybody this for a reason. I don't know what's going on. A lot of people channels are allegedly and for entertainment purposes getting demonetized. T-Talk did talk about that in her live. Her channel got demonetized. But luckily, T-Talk has 2 backup channels. So, that'll be good. That's good right there. She has 2 backup channels. Okay. Please go over. And then also the link is in the description box to Drop the Tea 2.0. When you have done so, when you have went over and subscribe to that channel, put done or one. Hello, Chevette, my tea sipper. Hello, my. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Black Onyx, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Migraines. Oh my God, I hate them. I hate them. You said she did put something up on Facebook saying pray for her and her family, but it's not up there now. Who, Kendra? Okay, you signed the petition. Okay. Shabette said she signed the petition. I signed it as well. Hello, Daphne, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Say, hey, I'm back from Arizona. I went to my granddaughter's graduation, high school, full ride to Arizona State University. It's beautiful out there. Congratulations, Handle Me. Congratulations to you and your granddaughter and your family. My daughter, she's going to be graduating from the 8th grade here in next week. And then she's going to high school. Keep hitting that like button. Let's see. Makita Nutter said I signed the petition yesterday and shared it on my IG page. Oh, okay, great, great. Thank you, Joy to the World. Thank you. Okay, y'all. So everybody that's in the chat, make sure you go over to my backup channel. The link is in my description box, okay? Hello, let's see here. Let's see. Is Ken up in the chat? Thank you, everyone that signed my petition. No problem. No problem. No problem at all. Is Kenneth in here? Hey, Kenneth. I didn't see you in here, but hello, hello, hello. Okay, guys. So we're going to be talking about, is Claressa Shields taking herself down block by block, brick by brick? Or is Papoose contributing to her taking herself down? Who's at fault here? Some people say Papoose is at fault because he's much older than her. And then some people said this is her doing because she's a grown woman. So who's really at fault here? Is she really at fault because there are some things going on with her mentally? Okay. And people are saying that Papoose knew about this, right? Or is it Laila Ali? That's what she said. Laila didn't want to pass the torch to her. Laila wanted to stay relevant. She never wanted her to succeed. Or is it Shalita Savage, her own cousin, trying to take her down? Do you think her cousin should not come out here and say the things that she say? Is she also contributing to taking Claressa down? Because Claressa says Laila and her cousin Shalita, and I forgot to put Nigeria, right? That's trying to take her down. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Kenneth. So, who is responsible for the demise and the downfall of Claressa Shields' career? Or is it all of them? Is it everybody? Did Laila have a right to go after, to respond to Claressa when Claressa was going on all the podcasts, the talk shows talking about Laila? Did Laila have a reason to respond to Claressa? Or should Laila just let it roll? Because, Claressa, the ticking, or because we know something is wrong. Or did Laila do the proper thing and show us how she tried to help Claressa, how she tried to help her career, how she was cheering her on? But Claressa seems to think that Laila never wanted to pass the torch to her. Laila is trying to tear down her boxing career. Laila, she said, never did anything from boxing, never did anything for boxing. She said she did everything for boxing. She made people back interested in women boxing. She is the undefeated. She is the greatest woman of all time boxing. And she said Laila cannot take that. Laila never congratulated her. Layla never helped her. She is women boxing. She is the reason that women boxing is where it's at. Now, let me tell y'all something. If she can't be a part of women boxing, if she gets suspended, if she gets her license get revoked, y'all know what's gonna happen, allegedly? She gonna tear boxing down brick by brick by brick. Let me say it again. If she can't be a part of women boxing, her license get revoked or suspended, she's going to tear women boxing down brick by brick by brick. Because she said she is women boxing. She said Layla left it to D out. Y'all know what I'm saying. So she should be rewarded for bringing women boxing back from the grave. She said Layla never wanted her to succeed at boxing because she said Layla wanted to keep her name there. She did not want to pass it down. So now that all this stuff is coming out, she said Layla is a cost of it. She said she never disrespected Layla. But, okay, we'll say Layla. But what did Papoose do? Did Papoose try to get her to stop carrying on this internet like that? Did he say, hey, let's go about this a different way? Hey, let's not put what we're doing out in the public because you know I'm not divorced yet, and that will cast a bad light on you. It will cast a bad stain on you. Let's fall back. Let me get the divorce first, and then we can go public. Or did Papoose say, the hell with that? We're going to be public. I need my shine. I need my 2 or 3 minutes of fame. So is he the reason that her career is destroyed or going downhill? Is it so much that she's with a married man? Or is it that she has a nasty spirit, a nasty mouth? She comes off as an angry black woman. Is it part Layla, part Papoose, and part her attitude? Or is it all of them? Then we have the allegations on Alicia Baumgartner, saying that Alicia Baumgartner is a garden tool. Is that helping or hurting her career as well for women boxing? Is it helping or hurting? Because she doesn't want to take accountability for anything. She said it's not her. It's all the people I just named. She does nothing. People come pick at her and she has to retaliate back. She says she's not a bully. She's not a pass around. She's not a horror. She's none of that. And also the colorism. People do not like her because she's a dark-skinned black woman, confident black woman, and we don't like it. So all the things could be true. Some of it could be true. Some of it could be false. And then also we're gonna touch on Tasha K as well. Did Tasha K ruin her own career? Brick by brick? Is Tasha K freedom of speech being taken away from her? Was Cardi wrong or right to bring her husband into it and go after him and sue him as well, and allegedly the brother-in-law. Is Cardi B going too far with Tasha, trying to destroy her? Or does Cardi have a point with trying, with getting her point across? Or has Cardi went too far? Do you think Tasha has a right to talk because she is a content creator? Is her freedom of speech being taken away? What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think? But let me get into this with y'all. 1 second. Let me get into this. Okay. Now, we didn't forgot some of the stuff, right, with Laila and Claressa. So we need to take a walk back in time. Just need to take a little walk back because people have forgot that Laila, let me see, did try to help Claressa. So let's take a little walk back in time, y'all. Let's walk it back.
And what's really going on here, while others have believed her lies over the years or have formed an opinion without having all the facts. Now, originally, I wasn't even going to give this my time or attention because I really don't engage with people who thrive off of negativity, drama, and buffoonery. But I'm not about to let someone with bad character continue running freely, dragging my name without accountability.
Now, do y'all think Laila should have made this this video about Claressa? Y'all can let me know, or Laila had every right to come out here and defend her name and her father's name. Let me know in the chat.
That's not gonna happen.
Come on now, listen. Laila Ali is just Muhammad Ali's daughter. And
no, come on, we ain't gonna do that.
No, that is right.
Come on, Laila can rumble though.
And Wolf would have knocked Laila Ali out. She would have knocked Laila so pretty ass out.
Right there. Why did she have to say Ann Wolf would knock Laila so pretty ass out? So right there, that kind of like you jealous of her because she's light-skinned with good hair. Why did you have to put that in? Why did you have to go after Laila saying Ann Wolf would have did this and that? Well, why didn't you call Ann Wolf when you wanted to someone to mentor you, coach you, and help you with your career? Why did you decline Laila Ali's offer when she said the TV show that she was working with on the time is going to come out there and do a story on you? Why didn't you decline? Why didn't you go get Ann Wolf to help you? Since you said Ann Wolf is better than Laila Ali, she's the best of all time. She would have whooped Laila Ali. Why didn't you go get her to help you? Since Laila was nothing. Just asking.
So this right here is the consequence. Now, I have been busy working on other projects that required all of my time and focus, which is why
Let me go back a little bit.
Okay. Or GoPro. She would also and getting away. Now let's hit rewind because we really need to see what's happened over the years, what got us here. Now I'm not about to do the whole he say, she say thing, so let me show you some receipts. I first met her in 2012 when she was invited on stage to stand next to me when I gave my father his Liberty Medal. At some point, she reached out, started asking me for advice, wanted to know if she should go to the Olympics the second time or go pro. She would also call me.
Now, what does that sound like? She reached out to me to ask me for advice. Who else did she reach out and ask for advice? Clothing tips, makeup tips, hair tips, all that, clothes to show off her body. This is kind of like a pattern. You reach out, allegedly. Is that to bait them in? Well, I'm going to ask them for this because I really got a hidden agenda.
And let me know when she was fighting. Now, at the time, I was one of the hosts of We Need to Talk, an all-female sports commentary show that still airs on CBS. I asked the producers if we could do a story on her. They agreed. So I got on a plane, flew to Colorado, and did a full sit-down interview with her. Now, this is just a shortened version of the 6-minute piece that aired on CBS in 2016. 21-year-old Claressa Shields is as confident as her right hand is powerful. Soon, Claressa will be heading.
Now, this lady got her TV show to put you on, flew out there, Does this sound like somebody who's jealous of somebody who's doing all this to help you? Or does it sound like there's somebody who really wants you to succeed and has passed the torch to you? I don't think this lady would have went out of her way to do all this if she didn't want to pass the torch to you, as you say, or was jealous of you and didn't want you to be the next face of women boxing. I don't think she would have went out of her way to do all this for you. Taking phone calls from you, answering texts from you. I don't think she would have did all this.
To Rio for the Olympics to try and do something that has never been done before. I sat down to talk with her about changing history and being a positive spark for her hometown. You should have heard the story by now. The one about a kid from Flint, Michigan, who has gone toe-to-toe with adversity and stands undefeated.
But I'll always go back to Flint and help.
I know that when I was fighting, any of my struggles that I had to overcome, or anything that I was upset about, whether it be something personal or something going on in the world, I would use that anger, and take it into the ring with me.
Now, did Laila say anything about her looks? Did she look at her as beneath her? It looks like to me that she's trying to help. But then you get on this here Beyonce internet and call people black, bald-headed, and ugly. That's what you said, Rissa.
Me and channel that energy into the ring. Have you ever done that?
I did that a lot. I was going through stuff back at home, but I would have a boxing match and I would take out everything I was going through on the girl, and that kind of helped me because after I boxed, that was my ultimate high, and I felt like my life was perfect for at least 2 weeks. So
Claressa's father, a former underground fighter, was passionate about boxing.
He went on to tell me that Muhammad Ali's daughter, Laila, took after him. And he's like, and my dad, he says to this day, Layla's a bad girl. He says all the time. He said, nobody in our family took up boxing. I thought when he told me that, he was telling me to take after him.
Claressa beat the odds to win gold in 2012. When the Olympics start in August, she'll try to be the first American boxer to win back-to-back gold medals. Everybody's going to be fighting you harder. Everybody's going to be trying to elevate their game. They're going to be running hard. They're going to be training hard. They're going to be dreaming about beating you. How are you preparing for that mentally and physically?
Honestly, I've learned how to beat every fighting style. Tall girls, short girls, girls my size. Because I'm like, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty great, I don't know what
You're supposed to feel that way about yourself. Like you wouldn't have been able to get to this level if you didn't feel that way about yourself.
Yes.
I don't know about you ladies, but I have absolutely no doubt that Claressa's going to win gold again in the Olympics. Women's boxing wasn't even in the Olympics when I was boxing, right. So I'm like, do it for us, because she's in the weight class I would have been in. So yeah. I'm like, go get it, girl, go get it. There's a lot of women who've been training for a long time, and nobody knows who they are. So the Olympics just really gives them a platform and something to strive towards. I didn't even fight amateur because I was like, I can't go to the Olympics. Why should I do that? I wanted to be in control of my career, but it's so great to see these young girls coming up. We got 9-year-olds now and 10-year-olds, and they're inspired by people like Claressa. Now, as you can see,
So I'm going to stop it there for a second. So let's talk about it. A lady who was trying to tear you down wouldn't even give you a platform to come up. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't talk so highly of you if she didn't want you to make it. Layla's doing other stuff, cooking, other businesses that she's running with herself and then her husband. She has her kids, her dogs. Layla doesn't want to come back to boxing. Now, this would have been a great opportunity for you to get mentored by Laila Ali. This would have been perfect for you. But I don't know where things went wrong at for you. Where did things go wrong for you at? Is it that you was trying to show out for papoose? The reason you came up with these crazy notions in your head that Laila was trying to take you down? I don't know where you come up with this stuff at.
Let's just get into it. Now, said it's going to be about.
I don't know, guys. Where I don't see it. I don't see the takedown. I don't see anywhere in this video, because I went back and watched the whole thing again. Because I thought maybe I missed something because there's a part 1 and a part 2. I don't know, maybe it's a disconnect with me because only thing I heard Layla do and give as advice, encouraging words, and she wanted you to succeed. So I'm trying to figure out where was the disconnect with Claressa that she wasn't taking the information that Layla was giving her, that she wanted her to succeed. Layla said you're supposed to think you are the best. She told her that. So I just don't understand where the disconnect is at. Where are we disconnecting at, Claressa? Where is it that I don't get it. I can't find that piece of the disconnect. From what I'm hearing, this lady wanted you to succeed in boxing. She had no problem with you calling yourself the GOAT, the best woman of all time. She had no problem with that. She said you're supposed to do that. So I'm trying to figure out in your brain, where did the disconnect fall off at? Where did it fall off? Because I'm confused here. I'm really confused with what happened here. Because I'm just the outside looking in. So here's this piece right here that was said on the Breakfast Club, because sometimes we forget stuff. We'll forget stuff, and that's okay. We'll forget. But then it's people's job to bring us back. So now you tell me, let's just be honest here. We ain't got a dog or cat in the fight. We don't have anything in the fight, guys. Nothing. So we're gonna listen to this interview on the Breakfast Club. Now we just gonna have a clear head right here. In this interview, I'm gonna play that Layla's gonna play. Tell me where, or maybe I'm disconnected. Tell me where in this interview that Layla is disrespecting her. So let's just listen.
Then much later into the interview, I was asked about the possibility of a comeback.
You ever get back in the ring just for fun?
You still train?
I stay training.
Got you.
Yeah, I got a little baby 6-pack right now.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I have a heavy bag hanging in my. I just turned 40.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
No.
Amazing. I know. I just turned 40. I can't believe it either. And because I think of my healthy lifestyle, the fact that I train all the time, I can pretty much do anything I wanted to. Well, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge.
How did you and your husband argue? Because he can't, usually you can say something slick, but with you can't.
Okay, so by Layla saying that she don't think no one's in boxing that can give her a challenge, do y'all think that is throwing jabs or shots at Claressa? Let me know in the chat.
Say that slickness.
You was on the Food Network's Chopped.
Yes.
And you won.
I did a couple times.
So what brings you more joy, winning in the ring or winning in the kitchen?
I just like to win, period. Definitely boxing is my first love. And, cooking is something that I'm super passionate about.
Gotcha.
It'll be a part of my life forever. I'm not somebody who sits back and complains about things. I think everything happens in due time. You got Claressa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. Mm-hmm. She's a young Black girl, came out of Flint, Michigan, lived a hard life, went through a lot. She went to the Olympics, won twice. Women's boxing wasn't in the Olympics when I fought. She actually fights at the weight class I fought in. Mm-hmm. And she's doing great. Women's boxing is getting some good attention.
Now remember, at the time, we were on good terms. She was reaching out to me and referring to me as Big Sis. But this was her response.
I watched the Breakfast Club video.
Now, we know somebody else that she was reaching out to, calling them Big Sis too. I'm starting to get a pattern here. So everybody you reach out to, you call them Big Sis. Now I'm starting to think, is this the agenda behind this? What is the agenda here? Is there something else? Well, let's see.
Laila Ali, I have so much respect for her. you know, and I like her. I actually call her my big sis, but it was so many shots thrown. Like, if y'all really paid attention, you know, her saying,
what shots were thrown? There were no shots. What interview are you listening to? Is there another one? What shot? She said there were so many shots thrown.
There's not nobody good enough at 168, my weight class, that could give her a challenge when I'm the number one in my weight class. And, you know, I'm just like, you know, nah. And, you know, I just feel like, you know, she gave props where it's due, but, you know, she also spoke on how, you know, what I'm doing for women's boxing is great, but it's not great enough for her. When it's like, we got.
She never said that. She gave you props for what you're doing for women's boxing. When did she say it wasn't great enough for her, honey? Sweetie, I missed it. I didn't hear her say that. When did she say that what you were doing wasn't great enough for women's boxing, honey? I think you misinterpreting things. I don't think you hearing the same thing we're hearing, honey, but she didn't say nothing. I don't know how we can convince you, or are we all watching the same interview here? That's what I'm trying to figure out, honey.
Got two different goals and sets in life. You know, me winning 2 Olympic gold medals is just the beginning. You know, even when she was boxing, she never fought on Showtime, HBO.
You throwing shots at her, huh? Saying what she never did. She didn't say what you didn't do. See, I think it's
the main event on Showtime. I don't know how many times now. You know, fastest woman to win a world title. I did it in 4 fights. You know, and yeah, you can say, oh, the competition isn't there, and this girl wasn't that. But like I did it up in 4 fights, and the girls that Laila Ali fought wasn't, you know, that great either. I mean, like, I'm the best female boxer that I've ever seen, and you know, if Laila Ali wants to come back, we can rumble, we can go. You know, this is not like, oh, I'm gonna step away. Like I respect her and everything, but you know, you're not gonna come back and beat me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this can happen.
Okay, so wait a minute. So wait. Are you thinking that Laila trying to come back and beat you to take your spot? I don't think that's what she was saying, honey. What are you talking about? That's not what she said.
And you know, I just don't like the disrespect. And it's my last video too about this. You know, I never used her name to try to be like, you know, try to call her out of retirement. It's basically like she talking about she come out of retirement, she just gonna beat me if she decided to.
Now, of course, I didn't respond to this, but I noted it.
Y'all, we looking at the same interview. I'm okay with everybody supposed to think they the baddest. They look good. They smell good. They the best. That's fine with me. But you're making up delusional stuff. I'm still waiting for. She said Laila was taking jabs at her. Laila was saying she wanted to come back and beat her up. And Laila say one time she wanted to come back and beat you up. Well, maybe it was in a different video, because it sure was not in this one, honey. There was nothing in here about anybody saying that they were going to come beat you up, do something to you. None of that. She was giving you props all through the video, honey. She only spoke highly of you. Now, if Laila wants to say, well, I don't want to come back because there's nobody, you know, that possibly can, you know, do whatever. But she didn't call your name, honey. There's other people in your weight class. You took it upon yourself to say Laila was talking to you. Now, how would you get her giving you props up till she was talking to you? You're not the only person in your weight class, huh? You said you the baddest. That's fine. That's great. What's wrong with her saying that she's the baddest? She's the greatest. Everybody's supposed to think highly of themselves. Hey, homebody, welcome, welcome, welcome. You said bath mice need a bag and entire and tried to use Layla for it. Yes. Layla must have been so shocked and hurt by this. Claressa actually tried to make everyone turn against her after she was trying to help her and promote her. That's what I thought she was doing on this. What she promoting? At this point, I'm waiting to see what the boxing commission will do about her, because if they don't do anything, CS will keep up her nonsense. Yes, a hit dog will holler. Clarence is hollering to the moon. Okay. Claressa makes no sense. Layla is how old? Your Ginger. Claressa. That's the problem. She wants. Wait a minute. She says she wants to fight. All the older boxers just fight your age. Right. But she still can't get Layla out of her system for some reason. Okay, 10 years later in 2026. No, she did not. She said no, she did not. It's on the easy, and she said she wouldn't share the room with her because she didn't think she was accomplished enough for her to come out for retirement. Okay. I said that allegedly. I think Papoose was behind her going after Layla because he wanted that money. I think he wanted the money, that 15 million. And he said they could have went up to 20 million. So if Layla would have came out of retirement and fought Claressa for that 15 or 20 million, that would have been 20 to 25% that Papoose could have got. That's what it would have been. He would have been able to get that money. But see, sometimes a lot of people ain't just fighting for the money. Money don't mean nothing to them, right? The money doesn't mean anything to them. You know, because if you're already doing good, right, the money doesn't make a difference because you're already getting money. Layla has businesses that she's getting money from. You right, Black Onyx. You said I'm back. Okay. I think, hey Bella, I think they wanted that 15 million. They wanted that money. That's what it was. So I'm trying to figure this out. So you break alliance, break a friendship up, a mentor up for a man, a married man at that, for a woman that has been mentoring you for a long time. Baby, love bombing and stigmatized is something else. It is. Sorry for those words. It's not even worth it. Now you done lost a friendship, a mentor that you could have had, but you let Papoose, and like everybody keeps saying, Franchon Cruz said it. You let Papoose come in and tear down everything we built. Everything we built, you let Papoose come and tear it down. Do I agree with that? Yes. Because the way that you've been carrying on these last couple of months, years, since you've been with Papoose is despicable. I'm just going to call it like it is. It's despicable. It's terrible that you have let him tear down everything. Because yes, he has tore down. You're not respected in women's boxing anymore. You are a joke. And don't think because people tune into you, they're tune in to you because of your box. They tune in to uh, not laugh with you, but laugh at you. That's I think the part that she's missing. He said Muhammad Ali has an airport in Louisville, Kentucky, named after him. He also left money in his will for all his children. Yes. Yeah, that's why Layla didn't fight. She don't need the money. Versus Papoose and Claressa. But she's come out and she's saying and doing things, talking about other women in a sexual way. But you're forgetting you have a past too. You have a past. So, Jade the Boxer, thank you, Linda Gambo. Jade the Boxer, her ex-best friend, has decided to come out and give us some more information about Rissa. No, about Rissa. So there's more information. Where is it at? Okay, I think it's here. Here we go.
Now, I know I said this is going to be my last video, but it's not because the people have spoken. They want me to keep making videos on this page. Now, it's not just going to be about commentary. It's not just going to be about Claressa. No, more is to come. Okay. So listen, let's get into it. Someone put a petition up to get Claressa's license revoked from boxing. And some people are like, come on, y'all. Like, this is too much. You're trying to end her career. No, she ended her career.
We're not trying to end Claressa's career. We're trying to get her some help that is so needed. If she can take a break, step back from the internet, step back from the public eye, get therapy and the help she needs, that will be great for her because other people have did it on their own. But then you got some people that won't do it on their own. They would have to be forced to do it. Like Claressa. She's going to have to be forced.
Trying to end her career, she tarnished her own character. Nobody's praying on her downfall because I'm a very forgiving and understanding person. People have always treated me some type of way and, just always trying to burn a bridge with me. And I've always trying to be there for them. And I still wish the best for them. So that's not true. But this is my problem. Okay. Women's boxing in 2026 is just now really reaching its peak. People can say what they want to say with Jake Paul, but he's really doing his thing with MVP. Okay.
But let Claressa tell it. Oh, there's other promotional companies that are better than MVP, that are better than Jake Paul and Nikish. That might be true, but not for women boxing. To me, in my opinion, MVP is doing the most for women boxing. Now, we can chat about it in the comments. Let me know how you feel about that. Now, maybe not for men boxing, but for women boxing, he's doing a whole lot.
Women's boxing is really reaching its peak, and I'm here for it. But when you have somebody that's trying to be above the program and make everything about them, and you're trying to crash and burn everything, well, that's a problem. People don't want that. Y'all have to understand, they didn't allow women to compete in the Olympics until 2012. 2012? You see how we just weren't taken serious? And I started boxing, like competing in 2011. My dad started teaching me how to fight at 8 years old because I knocked this girl out on the playground cold. So he's like, time to get her in the gym. So listen, this hits home for me on so many levels on what I'm about to say, and you'll see shortly. Y'all, my dad, he used to box, and Sweet Pea Whitaker, Pernell Whitaker, is our cousin. And if you know anything about the legend, like he do not play, when he trains us, he really don't play. He said, all right, You're going to do this. I need you to move your head. And that came naturally, but he really helped me to add on to it and stuff like that. So I was very grateful to be trained by my cousin, of course, and Mark Breland. But guess who else from my hometown, went through a lot of adversity? Well, her name was Kanisha Ely. And she was the only one for the longest time that was boxing around that time. And nobody really know about the hometown heroes and stuff like that, but she was the only girl on that team, and she had to prove herself. So the reason why I'm bringing up, I know y'all don't know who this person is, but the reason why I brought her up in this is because it be people that y'all have never heard of before that's actually really good, and they had a hard time, even getting mixed matched with people that was really good and had to suffer with probably just getting a couple of losses here and there just so their talent can be shown. And now you're here today in 2026 and you have the platform and you're misusing it. You're misusing it.
Claressa, to me, wanted the platform, right? But she's right, she has abused it. The little bit of fame she got has went to her head. Claressa thinks she's a celebrity. It's no team. It's always I. What about the other women boxers? And I think she wanted to be on Salida and to win records because she would be the only person on their roster. So everything could be about her. But little did she know, and I think she's learning, that was all smoke and mirrors. Do I think Claressa's going to get the $8 million? No, ma'am. That $3 million that they gave you, you said it was a sign-on bonus. Me, I think it was a loan. Because if they don't get a return back on their investment, what's the point? They can't get her no brand deals, can't get her no sponsorships. She's not boxing. So companies are in the business to make money. And Claressa's on the internet making her money for her own self. But what is Win Records getting out of it and Salida Promotions? They're not getting anything out of this. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't drop her. Because she's adding more fuel to the fire. She's putting a bad taste in people's mouth. And when you represent this person, that's putting a bad name to your company. Just saying.
Back in the 80s and 90s, boxing was just not like how it was today for women. That yes, you can box, but keep it cute. Be classy. This is how you do it. And then you capitalize off that because that can't be your bread and butter forever. You can't get in the ring and fight forever. There got to come a point in time where your time is done and you should be wanting to set up opportunities and whatnot for the next generation. It's not about you. And I can't help but to bring Christ into this because this is who I devote my life to, but also she brings it up a lot. And coming from someone that is very devoted, listen, when God put you in a place of elevation, I'm going to keep saying it because it's true. He uses you to pull others out the pit. It's not about you. And this is what she's making it about. You're trying to crash and burn everything because it's not the Claressa show. This is not about you. And as we know, you're not being a good role model. You're trying to become a sex symbol. And we just don't need that, You're trying, I'm going to keep it. Can I keep it all the way real? I love my people. I love my people. I love Black people. I love us. Okay. Every lifetime, I love us. But this came from the mouth of babies. A lot of kids, I talk to a lot of children. I have a gift for people as a whole. But with kids, they're like, well, I don't really, see people that look like me that's married. I don't know if I want to be married because my mom not married. So for you to be with somebody's husband and you're showing that home wrecking is okay, even if it was stuff going on between them, they're in covenant. It's not just a piece of paper. It's covenant. It's spiritual. So you can't say Jesus, Jesus, Jesus when Christ is all about covenant. It don't matter what story you pick out in the Old Testament, New Testament, missing books. It don't matter. Guess what? Guess what? You're going to see the common issue.
I think Claressa, well, I'm not going to excuse it, but I do think Claressa thinks it's okay because wasn't nobody in her family married, allegedly. So she doesn't know anything about covenant, but as a grown woman, just because there was nobody in your family married, allegedly, you can't tell me that you don't know right from wrong, that you do not know that you're not supposed to mess with a married man, that you don't know there's a difference between boyfriend and girlfriend. How are you being a role model when if kids want to become a boxer or girls, right? They go on this here Google or the internet, and they Google Claressa name. What pops up? Adulteress, mistress, messing with a married man, throwing kids out of toy drives, slapping women, slapping other boxers. So how can you be a role model that when the kids look up your name, especially these young girls, and all they see is negativity about you? You never come on this internet to try to spread anything positive about boxing. It's all negative. Be this, be that. I'm gonna slap you in the head. There's nothing that you come on here every day and try to spread positivity for young girls that's coming up under you. I don't. If she have, let me know. I don't see it. I don't see anything positive at all. I don't see it. All I see is badness. I don't see anything. I don't see anything positive that comes out of Claressa mouth. I'm just trying to think of anything positive that I can say. Well, okay, she came out and she came on her platform today. She was positive. She's trying to uplift Black women and Black little girls. I don't see it. Where is it at? If somebody can show me it, I'm fine with it. But where is it at? There's nothing. And Claressa is obsessed with Laila. She's obsessed with her. She's obsessed with her. Now, I'm not the only person saying that. Everybody is saying it, that she's obsessed with Laila. And guys, like I said, if you weren't here earlier, YouTube allegedly is demonetizing people's channels. So I need everyone who's not subscribed to my backup channel, which is Drop the T 2.0. The link is in my description box. Please, please, please go follow that channel as well, because I don't know what's going on, but people are getting demonetized. So I need you guys to be on my backup channel, okay? All right, so make sure that you go subscribe to the backup channel. 78 likes and there's 129 people in the chat. Can we please, please, please get those likes up? Now, I'm going to be bringing people up that want to come up on a panel and talk about some of the things that we're talking about here. I will be doing that shortly because I don't want to make this live real long like we did last night. We were on here for 6 hours. But if people can't see that Claressa has a problem with light-skinned women, she especially has a problem with Laila, I don't know what else to tell you. And this young lady here, some people say, well, I don't like Jade. Sometimes I think she's lying. But see, this is the thing. You got to pick what you think is true out of what she says. I'm not saying everything she says is true, but some of the things that she do say are true to me, that I believe. Claressa is always about Claressa. It has to be the Claressa show. Why isn't it like us in the women boxing? It's never that with her. She wants to stand alone. She does not want to be, in my personal opinion, connected to any other women boxer. She's the greatest, and that's it. That's it. That's just my opinion about it. She's just nasty. It's like every day she come on this internet, she is angry. Like the angry black woman. Why can't you just at least try to come on here and start saying positive stuff? Because right now, that petition has over 2,000 signatures on there. They want your life is either suspended or revoked so you can get some help before you hurt somebody. Because you're too angry, like you got fire inside of you. And to me, that's a danger to the public. Because you already hear what she said, she's going to start slapping people in the head. Anybody who say the GOAT or Claressa out of their name, she's going to slap them in the head, allegedly. So this is not to harm her or to hurt her, but to seek help. Seek help. Because it's getting worse and worse and worse. And if she doesn't have any consequences, it's not going to get any better for her. I checked my email, Linda. So let's go here. I'm not the only one saying it.
Ali, you literally have been antagonizing Laila Ali for the longest. You know, the person that you used to look up to, the person that you used to speak so highly of, you have been so disrespectful towards Laila Ali. Perfect segue to say really quickly, shout out to Laila Ali today for following me. I am so thankful and happy. You made my day. Laila Ali followed me today, y'all, and I could not be happier. AB, Alicia Baumgartner, she liked my post. Freshan De La Cruz, am I saying her name correct? Freshan. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name. She liked my post. Shout out to her. And Hannah Gabriel's, of course, the beast, Hannah Gabriel's, the one Claressa refuses.
So we got Laila, we got AB, we got Hannah and Frenchon all liking this lady's post. And these are all the ladies that she didn't, how can I say it? That she has talked about badly. They can see it. This lady ain't lying on her. One more, Shadesha Green. Just saying.
Who Claressa refuses to rematch because she knows 9 chances out of 10, Hannah's going to win that fight. Nonetheless, shout out to Laila Ali.
And guys, if y'all notice, when people talking about her doing rematches with people and fighting them, where does she go? All their rug users. That's her first go-to, is to call them rug users, because she's calling AB that. She's calling Hannah that. And she know all these women got cleared of those accusations. She know that. But she still comes out here and says it. Now, we could say something about she got accused of smoking reefer. And she was suspended. But then they went and cleared it up. So why don't you have the same respect for those women when they had something going on with their test that was wrong and they cleared it up? You never say nothing about your test. Just saying.
Have been antagonizing Laila Ali. You literally have been antagonizing Laila Ali for the longest. You know, the person that you used to look up to.
So I'm going to stop it there. Let's stop it there. Everybody can see that she is obsessed with Laila. She won't let it go. I think she's going to keep on talking about it. I think she thinks that this is going to make Laila fight her. If she said, well, if I keep talking about her, she's going to come out and fight me. No. that's not going to make Layla come out and fight you because of this. It's not going to make her come out and fight you. She's not going to even put no money in your pocket. She don't want to even share a ring with you. Now, one more piece before I bring people up here. Now, because you were talking about Alicia Baumgartner being a horror or garden tool, people done went dug up shit. Now, you did have a man that did want to marry you. Didn't have no kids or nothing. That loved at you. Kept you in shape and everything. You didn't want him. He wasn't famous. So let's get into this.
This horse in the stable. She said, I'm gonna continue giving you beaches hell respectfully. That little ass girl, I beat the ish out you right now and already disrespecting me now. You classy and playing victim. Can't go around threatening people. Take that smack. Now go get your lick back. Like, she's not a professional athlete. Like, she's gonna go back and forth with you outside the ring and not get paid. And I don't give a F what nobody said. If she would have did the same thing to me, I would have sued her ass. This shit is fucking chess, not checkers. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. As simple as that. You should have set it up the correct way, and I'm glad that you did it, dumb, because it just shows your character. That's why you didn't win Women's Sportsman of the Year. That's why Angel Reese won it, because the stuff that you're going around doing is distasteful. Now you're banned from the BBC. Now you can never come back to another one of their events. So she already got her lick back, and she about to get another lick and another one, and you're going to be up here crying and trying to play victim. Now take that slap. See, this is how you know Claressa is not the smartest.
Wait a minute. Now that's the one I wanted to show y'all. Now that one right there, what he said is all true about Claressa. Everything is true. Maybe if she gets sued, maybe she'll act right. Maybe she will act right, guys. Maybe this is going to be the only thing that can get her to act right. By her getting sued, her license being suspended. Maybe this is the only way. Maybe this is it. If she's sued, and then they order her to get her some help. That's it. But I was trying to find this other video where they were talking about her with all the people that she had been with. That's the other one that I wanted to show y'all, but that was the other one that I wanted to show y'all, but people have went and dug up her dirty laundry. They went and dug it up. They went and dug. Now, we're going to look at one more clip here. Now, we're going to see where she said that she's going to slap people in the head. Now, I'm not making this up about it. This is what she said. Shout out to manager Marty. This is his content.
Speak my name out of turn again. See what the fuck I do. Real shit. I'm about to treat y'all like I would treat my daughter or my niece, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start smacking y'all bitches in your head, smacking y'all in the mouth. Shut up, saying my name. Quit saying my name. Stop clout chasing.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah,
that sounds like a threat to me. That threat was made by Claressa Shields. Don't get mad at me, y'all, because people been telling me for a whole month and a half when I talk about Papoose and Claressa, I'm a hater. Did y'all hear that? So wait a minute, let me be clear. So you threaten to smack somebody, pop somebody up the head, smack somebody in the mouth if they speak your name out of turn, right? This was a month ago on April the 17th, 2026. Sound like it's premeditated.
I don't even want to say it. Speak my name out of turn again. See what the fuck I do. Real shit. I'm about to treat y'all like I would treat my daughter or my niece, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start smacking y'all bitches in your head, smacking y'all in the mouth. Shut up, saying my name. Quit saying my name. Stop clout chasing.
Did y'all hear that? That sounds like a threat.
Stop sharing that. So, this is her. The link is in my description box, but give me 1 second. Let me see if I can put it in the chat if they let me. Let me see. Okay. Let me drop this down for a second. I didn't mean to do that. I'm showing y'all my business. Okay, this is the link to my Drop the T 2.0 channel. Please go subscribe over there. Now, guys, I'm going to drop the link. Now, what we're going to talk about here is that what we're going to be talking about here is, did she tear herself down brick by brick? Or did other people tear her down? Did Layla tear her down? Did Shalita tear her down? Did Papoose tear her down? Or did she do this all by herself? Or we can say mental illness. Tell me who is tearing down her career. Why is her career going down the hill? Why is it going down the drain? Now, people can say, well, men do this all the time. Men boxers do this and that. Now, we know the sports, they want sports treated equally, right? But sometimes it's just not that simple for all the sports to be treated, men and women to be treated the same in women and men's sports. But is that a good look for her? Trotting around here with somebody's husband? Is that a good look for her? Is she tearing her career down with Papoose? Is Papoose helping her tear her career down? Or are these other people, Layla, Shalita, all of them tearing down her career? Or are we the people jealous of Claressa and want her suspended, want her license revoked because we don't like her? We don't like her skin complexion. We are cheering for Layla and AB because they're light-skinned. They red balls. Is that what we're doing? What would be the reason that we would hate on Claressa? What would be the reason? Are the things with the media and YouTube putting out here? Well, the same thing. Lies about her? Or are we telling the truth about her? Is it right for her to say, if we say her name out, if we say her name, she gonna slap you in the head, in the mouth, and slap you in the mouth and in the head? Is that a threat? Is that premeditated? Y'all let me know. Oh yeah, we didn't see Manager Marty. Make sure y'all go over there and follow Manager Marty. I'm sorry, I had to correct myself. Media and internet is the same thing. Lord, don't put me in the category with Rissa, y'all. That's why I said, wait a minute. Now I spoke too fast. Don't put me in there with her. But I'm gonna drop the link, and y'all can come up here and y'all tell me what y'all think. Is she being unfairly treated by AB and Layla? And then, what is the role that Papoose plays in this? Because some people saying Papoose is at fault for tearing down her career. There go my link right there to Drop the T 2.0. I'll put it back in the chat. There go my link, y'all. So, who's tearing down the career? Who's at fault here? Who's at fault? My point of view, I think Layla wanted her to succeed with women boxing. Layla don't want to box no more. Layla, what, almost 50? She don't want to do that. So why wouldn't she want you to succeed? Now, Pep, on the other hand, knows what people are out here on these internet streets calling her a home wrecker, bed wench, 304, mistress, side piece. So if he cared about her, why isn't he doing something to protect her? That's my question here. Why is he not protecting her? You gonna turn 50 in 20 minutes, Bella? Okay. Let me know when the 20 minutes is, because I'm on Central Standard Time. So it's 10:41 where I'm at. So we can say happy birthday to you. Okay, so you said both? Okay. Now, some people say Pap is gone. Some people said her and Pap has already broke up, or he's stepping away from her. Because y'all know we have been heard that the elite, secret society, people in the, that move in silence in the back, are asking him to step away from her. But see, this is the thing, guys. What I'm afraid of is that if Pap does step away from her, all right, hey, Lady Lane.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone.
Fine, how are you?
I'm good. Happy holidays to everyone.
Happy holiday to everyone, and happy holidays to you.
How is everything?
Everything is good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm just peachy down here in Georgia. Don't like peaches, but I'm just peachy.
Bella,
Okay.
let me know when it turns 12, Bella, so we can say happy birthday to you. Now, what do you think about what's going on? Because I know we talked about it last night. But what I wanted to ask you, is AB, Layla, and Papoose all tearing down Clarissa's career, or is she doing this on her own?
Technically, she's doing it on her own, but there is like the booster now recently.
One second, Lady Lane. Homebody, can I just see your face for 1 second so I can make sure we don't have any surprises? Because y'all know people will come up here and show they, you know what. So they will. Homebody, are you there? Homebody? Unmute your mic, homebody.
Homebody said, "Let me fix the MacBook camera."
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hello, Helen. You didn't drop down. Y'all come back up here. When y'all get a chance, y'all got to come back up. For some reason, y'all dropped down. Hello. I ain't seen you in a while. Where you been at? Now, guys, y'all just seen on what was her name? Social Opinion Social. That clip I just showed y'all. Claressa, when Claressa sees that Franchon, AB, Layla, and Hannah commented on it and liked it, or she gonna come out here in an uproar. Oh, come back up. Okay. Sorry if I did that. When she see that post that they all liked it, she gonna say something. She gonna say they ganging up on her. Whoever liked that post, that social opinion just put up, where it says that she's obsessed with Layla. Hannah liked the post. Franchon liked the post. AB liked the post. She's gonna say that they're trying to gang up on her. Oh, you watch me often. You must be in the bushes because I don't ever see you out here. Helen, because I don't never see you out here. You must be in the bushes. But guys, she gonna pop out here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and say that they're ganging up on her. Now, some of her fans who follow her, I think are, I'm not gonna say all, but some of them are delusional. I think they think that her coming out trash talking is okay because she's a boxer. Now, I'm not saying that Claressa can't trash talk. I'm not saying that. But when you're threatening people, then that's where the problem comes in at. That's where the problem comes in at for me. All right, Lady Lane, take it away. You there, Lady Lane?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. So my question is, why is she so fixated on Layla?
I think I put it in the chat earlier when you asked that question. Because she wants the accolades. She wants the people to look up at her like they look up to Layla. If you notice, Layla's face is on those belts.
She says it's not on her belt though.
That's because she took it off.
Oh, she took it off?
Yeah.
Where do I be at that? I didn't know she took it off.
I'm gonna put it like this. She don't want to look at Layla like she don't want to look at the golden child. Remember we talked about that last night?
Yeah.
Every time she has to look at that belt and see that picture, it will trigger.
Okay. Gotcha.
She wants people to look up to her like they look up to Layla. Layla gets the respect. Layla gets, when you mention Layla's name, everybody melts almost. It's like, I'm trying to word it so it's not looking biased or whatever, but Layla, when you mention Layla's name, people just melt. Hey, Pam.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
And everybody melts when you mention Layla because Layla respects herself. Layla put in her work already. Layla's retired. Layla has her own family, her own home, her own business. She's not worried about too much and nothing. Layla retired at the age Shields are at now. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think she retired at 26.
She retired, I think it was 29. I think it was 29 when she retired.
Okay.
And but see, Layla put in the work already. If you notice, Shields is what, 31?
Yeah.
Look at her stats. Her stats is not close to where Layla's stats are.
Okay, but she said she has the accolades. That's what Clarissa's saying.
The only accolades that she has is the 2-time Olympics. They didn't have the Olympics for women boxers back then.
Right. Yeah, Layla touched on that. Okay,
So,
Pam, what do you have to say?
I agree. I 100% agree. And to me, I think it's my opinion, I think she's just jealous of these women lifestyle, and she's trying so hard to mimic them, but it's not landing. It's not landing at all. And if you're trying to mimic someone, at least try to be in the example as them. She's not even, I don't know what this, I'm at the point I can't even explain it. And I hate to say this, but to me, a lot of people don't like her just as bad as Dumpy Pants.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you look back, remember you just showed the video of the 2016 interview where she was speaking about there was nobody else out there for her to box, Layla. Shields took that out of context. But behind her saying that, she was uplifting her. And that's the part that Shields' comprehension skills is not all there.
Because that's what I seen was that she was hyping her up. So I don't know where she got.
That's what I'm saying. She didn't comprehend that part. She has that what we call selective hearing. She hear what she wanted to hear. All she heard was there was no one out there for me to fight. That's what she took as, oh, she throwing pot shots at me. But in the same breath, right behind that, she was like, well, we have the new upcoming, Claressa Shields and blah, 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 blah. She didn't hear that. All she got stuck. Remember how I told you how Shields gets stuck?
Yeah.
We spoke about that last night on how she gets stuck. And her brain just sits there. She don't hear anything after that. Because she gets stuck in moments.
Okay.
It's hard when other people are trying to help groom you in the right way because you don't hear anybody.
Okay, gotcha.
Exactly. She hears what I don't know.
Selective hearing.
Doesn't comprehend. She doesn't comprehend, in my opinion. She hears what she want to hear.
Thank you, homebody. You can put the aviator back on. Thank you.
And it's like everybody can't be wrong. I mean, even with me, if I'm doing something wrong, maybe one or two people, oh yeah, but when everybody's saying it, you have to look into yourself like, let me step back and see what's going on with me.
That's what I was hoping she would do. Like, let me step back from off this internet and disappear from the public for a little while and get myself together. That's what I was hoping.
She can't do that because that's her company. That's her entertainment. She don't have anyone at home. All she has is the dog there.
And the thing, and getting back to Palm Pool, to me, with him, it's disgusting. And I'm believing everything Remy said because his character is shown is right at Front Street. He's up there to me, egging her on. He's down with the bull crap. And this is the guy that's supposed to be all about his image. Look at his image now. And
it's tarnished. Let
I
me
don't
just see your
get it.
face for a minute, Barbie doll. Make sure you're not. I don't want to have no eggplants up here. Okay, you can turn it back off. Thank you.
I don't get it with him. I don't.
Well, fam, don't you see he ran? You see how he ran?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, right after that incident, she ended up in LA doing that Suki Bond stuff or whatever.
The wrestling.
And yeah, that ain't even wrestling, but whatever. I'm sorry. I'm a real nonchalant person. So when it comes to BS, I'm just gonna call it as I see it. But
Homebody. We didn't get a chance to hear from Homebody and Barbie doll. What do you think, Homebody?
Hey, let me know if you can hear me. You can hear me okay?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, let me know if y'all can see me. Y'all can see me?
Yep.
Oh my God. Girl.
You can, if you don't want to show your face, you can put your aviator on. Okay.
Girl, I just got home from work trying to relax. And then I StreamYard and YouTube just playing with me. But you know what? I agree with everything that everyone has said in the chat. Claressa needs to take time off. Take time off. Log off. What? It's about to be June. Next week we're gonna be in June. That's 6 months into the year.
Mm-hmm.
So take the year off. Take 6 months. Go to therapy. And I know, listen, I know when you hear people talk about therapy, sometimes it sounds condescending. It's not. When I tell Claressa you need to take time off the rest of the year to go to therapy, you really need to work on that because you are an angry fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's gonna hurt somebody.
What was that?
She might hurt somebody because she's so angry.
She's so angry. And you were talking about earlier, girl, you said there's something about boxers, like sometimes they get very angry. There's two different types of boxers in my opinion, not anyone else's opinion and Homebody's opinion. There's two different type of boxers. There's the boxers that box because they love the craft. They respect the craft. They love the art of boxing, and boxing is an art. Hello, martial arts. Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting is an art. And then you have fighters who fight because they have pent up angry energy inside.
They use
And
it
that's
as a
Claressa.
shield. That's a shield.
Yeah, and that's a shield. And so I don't know if y'all had seen the clip of Claressa boxing in the Asian League, the Asian Wrestling League. I don't know the name of it. I don't care to know the name of it.
Oh yeah,
but it was the Temu WWE. It wasn't the real WWE because WWE doesn't allow their fighters, their wrestlers, their talent to be out here acting crazy, acting a fool, acting insane, insulting the public. When's the last time you saw a WWE fighter do that?
No, I haven't.
My cousin used to wrestle with the WWE, so I understand that merit. Yeah.
And you know what? You know what it is? The thing is, WWE wrestlers, fighters, the talent, they don't do that because you will get pulled off of WrestleMania the next day. You will get pulled off of Monday Night Raw the next day. You will get pulled off of SmackDown the next day. See, Claressa isn't even ready to work with the big leagues.
Yeah, they have boundaries. It's boundaries.
They have boundaries, they have discipline, they have requirements.
Absolutely.
It's not win records.
Well, they have policies and procedures because they have to protect their product.
100%, 100%. And that's my thoughts. I'm going to stay in the chat. My dog wants to go to the backyard and go outside. I'm going to stay in the chat. Let me let my dog out. My dog's like, what are you guys talking about? He's like,
thank you, Homebody, for coming up here.
No, I'm gonna stay inside because I still want to chill. I still have some commentary. My house, I'm just letting it sit in on the little deck out here, on the backyard, the little deck area. I still got. Listen, the MacBook goes out to the deck in the patio out back. So I'm gonna stay in the chat if y'all have me.
Oh yes, please stay here.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna stay on the StreamYard if y'all have me.
Okay. Barbie doll. Barbie doll.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what is your take on it?
First, thank you for having me, and shout out to everybody in the chat. I live in Louisville, Kentucky, so Muhammad Ali is always going to be the greatest, and Layla is royalty here. So the fact that Claressa, radio, all the above, she don't want nobody to be great but her. And it's a big world. Everybody can be great. And as another Black woman, she should want, I mean, as a woman, period, she should want other women to be great. And that's why today I put quote in my name. Let her sue me. What's she gonna get? She ain't got enough money to sue everybody. And I definitely think Papoose, she's always been who she is. But I think now because she feel like she's a little famous, and I'm quoting, air quoting that she can say and do anything and it's acceptable. She's gotten away with too much for too long and nobody's called her on it. And I see a lot of people saying, oh, y'all, they wrong for that. Y'all trying to take her money. Well, let her tell it. We all the broke ones, and she got more money than Bill Gates. You know, she act like it, and you can tell she ain't used to anything. And that's part of the problem because she's hood rich now, and she forget about the people that donated so she could take her funky ass to the Olympics. Because I would be asking for my money back if I donated anything to her, since she's so above everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
I agree with you. She thinks she's hood rich. She thinks she's hood rich. This is
right.
home.
I
What
mean,
she does. Yo,
what
she
she
thinks
does
she's hood
is
rich, and then
the
not to cut
internet
you
keeps
off,
her
but you
relevant.
made a good point. You made a
I
good
mean,
point.
but
The
yeah,
internet keeps her relevant.
today she posted a little thing talking about she got millions of followers. I can't tell you got millions. That house look like it's one step away from being a bando. That mansion you claim you live
Oh,
in.
geez.
Yeah, I got a 5-bedroom house. She's not doing nothing. And if you was that rich, whoever's advising her, because what person, if she got a $3 million bonus, which I don't believe, because even with a bonus after taxes, you ain't seeing no 3 million, baby. And the fact that you didn't pay off your house, your cars, and all that, so you would have some security, just means you got a lot of dummies around you, and you the biggest dummy.
Exactly, and that's what
And
I
this
was
is
about
what
to
I
say
can't
next.
understand when she says she's so rich. Why you didn't pay your allegedly pay your granny taxes off? I mean, every time she get on, you just don't know what I have. I'm just gonna say allegedly what I go through with this chick, allegedly on TikTok. Okay, she want to say that she's rich and this is and that, but you doing shady deals with the mayor allegedly about some taxes. I mean, come on. And the boxing commissioner and all that stuff, they need to know that too.
And regardless, people want to knock the petition, but it's a start. Start boycotting all the events that she's in. It's a way. It's a means to anything. You know what I'm saying? And once you start hurting their pockets, then they start. That's when they start looking at stuff like that. And Pap is out for whatever he can get. And I still say I don't care. Khadijah is waiting in the wings. That Win Records is nothing but a scam. They got her. They they use her name to get loans and stuff on potential fights. They don't care whether she fulfills their contract or not. They already got whatever money they done borrowed off of, and they'll be scamming somebody else, robbing Peter to pay Paul to pay it back. She's so in love with Pep because if he was really in her corner, you don't mix business with pleasure. He would have told her to go with MVP.
Right.
If he had her best interest. You know what I'm saying? She ain't made no money. She keeps talking about these $8 million. They making $8 million a fight. She still want to holler, "Oh, I'm the highest paid." No, you're not.
No, you're not. Your zip code don't even say 8 million. Let's be clear.
Well, their petition is at 3,000.
It's at 3,000 now.
Yes, ma'am, and it's still counting. Yeah.
And it's another chick that's doing something. It's not a petition. She's getting people to actually email the boxing commission. So it's a lot of things going on. And everybody keep talking about Alicia ain't done nothing. Nobody know what that girl's doing in the background. Nobody know what MVP is doing in the background because she done got away with too much. And she think that she can't be hit. She can't be this. Somebody will knock her ass the hell out. Let her get the right one.
Well, let's go here. AB just celebrated her birthday. She was dressed nice, ate elegantly. Remy she just got a Hummer for her birthday, all white Hummer for her birthday. And it is funny, they put Remy's picture out, a video of her in her new Hummer with Remy Network on the license plate. And then tell me why Pat put up a picture of him in an all white on white, some vehicle. I don't know what it is, but he's just standing outside the. No, because her picture went up, and then his picture went up, and he's just standing out, no caption, no nothing, but he's standing out with a white on white.
And have y'all wonder why his driver's license is suspended?
Oh, I wonder about his driver's license was suspended.
Child support. You know they will suspend your driver's license for child support. And I'm not saying for the golden child. He got other kids that he ain't paid for. Because whenever he had a job, the only job I don't know him to have is Claressa's hype man and purse holder.
You mean
well, that's why he can't leave the country. They got a stoppage on his passport.
Oh,
you know, child
kids
support.
For those two grown kids he got?
No.
So where the child support coming from?
Apparently, he's not doing what he's supposed to do for the golden child. Unless there's another, I think they said something about another child is out there too.
But this is what I'm saying. If this woman got so much money and he got so much money, why they just can't pay this all this stuff? Stuff like Remy said is not adding up.
Well, when you look at
I have a mortgage, he parade around these social media saying he paid my mortgage and all of that, and she got a big mouth because you know what? If Remy really go file for the divorce and stuff, they can use all of that against them.
Yeah.
Oh, you paying this lady mortgage. He didn't. Well, he kind of cleaned it up and said false narrative or whatever. But
you know, that's a shame. What I was going to say here is that she came out and said, "Oh, I don't give no man money," and then all in the same breath she said, "Well, if I got a man, if they want to start a business, she's going to be behind them 100%. She's going to do everything she can to help her man succeed." And that's the reason why I think that she did not sign with MVP, because she wanted Pat to have some income coming in. So if he gets 25 or 30% of her income, he got from her, he got income coming in, because he only works at that radio station 2 days a week, 2 or 3 days a week, I think it is. So so she had to do that to make sure Pat had some money coming in. So that's why I think she went over there to win in Salida. She knew MVP would have been better for her, but she could not do that because of Pat. How was he going to get any income?
I'm looking at remember back when Remy said she came home and there were two properties that she had no idea of where they come from, but they was bought with her money.
Right.
I'm thinking she went and got those properties out of her name, and it may be those two properties may be the ones that had the lien on it. Because when she came home, she did mention that there was two different women. There was women living in those apartments,
and they would have got out of there.
Well, the name, if you go and change that deed over, you take your name off that deed and put it over there. He's responsible for that because she was locked up at the time of the purchase. So when you have really good lawyers in your corner, they can help you get in and out of stuff. Because she's really trying not to go back to jail. So she has to move a certain type of way.
Right.
And she has to let her lawyers do most of her talking and paperwork. And I think he's kind of bittersweet on that because, like we said, she went to school when she was there to learn how to do some things. So she learned how to maneuver some paperwork. And while instead of him out here making money and adding to the kitty, he was spending more than he was bringing in.
And I think that's what's happening with Claressa. She's spending more than what she's bringing in now. And Pap is helping her to do that. Because she claims she makes $5,000 a day on the internet. That's what she says. I don't know how true that is, but she claims she makes $5,000. But I don't know how true that is that she makes $5,000 a day on the internet. That could be another reason why she does not want to come off of this internet, because she makes a lot of money.
All I know is when she opened her mouth, I don't want to stand nowhere near her because I'm not getting struck down. Every time that girl open her mouth, she lie. I laugh fly out. I can't do it.
Now, what do y'all think is up with these NDAs?
I think Claressa read the NDA, but she took notes in crayon.
In crayon?
I was saying in the chat, she read the paperwork, but she took the notes in crayon, not with a pen.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Apparently she took heed on some stuff because let me use Remy words. Is you shy? Because she sure ain't using that girl name out there nowhere.
Well, what Remy say? Say my name. Is you shy?
She said, is you shy?
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Coffee. You said, I'm sure Pap Pon CS.
Well, you know,
CS so-called $90,000 bracelet. Well, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the $90,000 bracelet. I haven't seen that in a while. And usually she has that on with everything.
Well, let's go here.
Jewels. Where's the jewelry?
Well, let's go here. If she's getting caught coming out of the dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, doesn't make it, whatever it is, $1. It's saying something about them funds is low, because any other time she'd be coming out of the Louis Vuitton or the Gucci. My whole thing is, if you got all this debt, why would you go buy a Corvette? Or why would you go lease one?
Correct. And why wouldn't you pay off the most important thing, which would have been your house? You should have paid that house off in case things break bad. You at least have that. I don't understand that. Why would somebody?
But what is this? What is this I'm hearing? But what is this I'm hearing about a $2,400 water bill? On top of the $7,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah, her grandmother has $1 water bill.
She owes that much?
A $2,400 water bill on top of the $7,000 back tax.
Now I know she got that money. I know she should leave.
So if you got a $90,000 bracelet on your wrist, why couldn't you spend $10,000 to get that house in order? $7,000 for the back tax and the $2,400. That's what $9,400.
Right.
See, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say something that might be an unpopular opinion. But if you
Mm,
grew up in an environment in a childhood where everybody did you wrong,
Okay.
and
mm.
then you get wealthy and successful, excuse me, and you start to have money, I guess there is a battle of who you help and who you don't. And
Well,
then
she
there's the
said her
other side.
grandmother. She said her grandmother was the only one that had her
Mm,
back, basically.
right.
That's
And
why I
then
don't
I was gonna
understand why she
say,
would
That's
let
what I'm
her house
saying. But
go like that, allegedly.
$9,400.
and
But
now I was gonna say,
$9,400
so the
is
other side of
nothing.
the coin, this is the other side of the coin. So the ones who really helped you, helped develop you, helped you cry when you were sad, like helped you in life. You don't take care of them. It doesn't make
Okay.
sense for me. It doesn't make
Well,
sense for me.
here's the thing. You know, when Layla did the interview with her sitting across from her when she was younger, you know, when Layla first started, when she did the interview with her,
Okay.
Layla said that she was speaking to her about not only her career choices of how to elevate and escalate, but she was also speaking with her about giving back or putting back into the community. So then allegedly, I'm gonna say that word.
Right. Right.
Um apparently it's been circulating that a grant was given to her
Yes.
for the Flint water. Apparently she took that money and spent that money.
And also
Um
wanted to fix up her 3 properties that needed work. She got grant money, and
right.
allegedly they said she took the money and went to Atlanta. Allegedly.
Now
You
here's the
know what the
thing.
silliest thing is about this? And I don't
But
mean
see
to
here,
interrupt. Let me
okay,
tell
go
you
ahead.
what's really silly. Let me tell you what's
Go ahead.
really silly. Clarissa allegedly owns these properties in different states. And
Mm-hmm.
I'll assume, because I own a few properties myself, I'll assume that the reason when she got money and bought properties in these different states is because she was going to be fighting and boxing in these different states. So it goes back to what some people would say, she only fights in one area. So
Mm-hmm.
I think in my mind, and this is not true, I'm just making my opinion, it's just homebody's opinion, nothing else. My opinion is that she has these properties because she only thought she was only going to be fighting in the East Coast area, because all the properties that she allegedly owns are on the East Coast. What she own in the West? What does she own outside of the country? Because
Well,
Layla
my
Ali, I remember an interview from Laila Ali. She said, I'll fight someone in Tokyo, Japan, the same way I'll fight someone in New Hampshire. The location never mattered for Laila Ali. Wherever you were, Laila
absolutely.
Ali always said, the only thing between us is a plane. And what's a plane? What's a
That's
plane
it.
ticket?
That's it. That's
And
it.
so there's another female heavyweight boxer. I believe her name is Hannah Gabriels.
Yep.
And
Uh-huh.
she already whooped Clarissa once. She already whooped Clarissa. And Clarissa, after that whooping, Clarissa tried to have her jammed up. And it's on Mr. Skinny's
Mm-hmm.
channel. Clarissa
Yeah.
tried to have her
Mm-hmm.
jammed up. And Hannah Gabriel
Yeah.
said, after the fight with Shadeja, and Shadeja had the situation that she had, Hannah Gabriel's was like, I'll fight a Clarissa. I don't care. I'll book the flight for her to come to Costa Rica. Her and her
Yeah.
team can come here. We'll put them up. Like, Hannah Gabriel's really don't care. And so Clarissa is ducking certain fades, and it makes me especially upset when she only wants to fight or start problems with girls that are shorter than her, because AB is clearly smaller than her. You
Right.
can see
Well,
it in
she
the
only has,
video.
I think she has like 2 or 3 properties in Detroit. Well, not even Detroit, in Flint, maybe. I think
Yeah,
she
it's
only
all on
has
the east
those properties.
east
No,
coast,
it's
sort of
in
like
right there.
northeast,
That's
southeast.
Midwest. That's Midwest. and
Midwest. Okay.
she has one down here in Georgia, which is the one that she lives in that just looks a hot mess. But we ain't gonna talk about that. That's on another day.
Well, you know,
But with
Clarissa
Hannah,
doesn't.
y'all know she fights in Detroit. So if there's a split decision, that they will give it to her, because clearly everyone said that that fight between her and Hannah really did win. But because they were in Detroit, they gave it to Clarissa allegedly. Did y'all hear that?
Well, see, Flint doesn't have an arena. Flint is
Right.
one of those one horse
Right. Right.
towns, and Flint is like a
Philadelphia
one.
or Michigan, excuse me. Michigan isn't even like a big place to begin with. It's not
Well,
really that big of a state.
Detroit is that Motor City, and it's
Right.
everything. They have all your main venues because that's that Motown city. So they built that city up based off of that Motown. Motown put back into the community to have a lot of things built up back in the day. So the venues are in Detroit. That's your main arena, main, center stage. So anything that goes on, whether it's in Flint, whether it's small town, anything is going to come out or be banked off of. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It,
Y'all up
it look
here?
like
Y'all
yeah.
up here?
I don't see myself.
Wait a minute. Let me put y'all back up here. It'll do this every now and then. Y'all up here? Everybody here?
I'm here.
Yeah, I can hear everybody fine.
I'm here.
Okay,
I hear
I see you
everyone.
now. I see you now. We didn't see. I couldn't see anyone at the
Okay,
time.
there we go.
Okay, but yeah. So that Motor City, they do that. That's and she's banking for that. They gave her a street up there. What else did they do? Let's see. They gave her a street. But it's a lot of things now coming out that they supposed to have done for her, taking her for her word that she has reneged on, and it's coming out.
Yeah.
And Jedediah is he's unrooting them trees up there.
Yeah, because they said that grant money she was that allegedly she got some grant money to fix up those 3 properties that she had in Flint. Now the grandmama property, y'all know Nigeria, the one she's into with her friend, she's staying in that property.
Yeah.
And
so is
that's
that
why
why she didn't pay the taxes and the water bill, because she want Nigeria out of there?
Now I'm gonna go off of this. I heard a couple of days that Nigeria asked her for some help.
Oh, she asked her for money for a lawyer because y'all know she tore up that rental car of Shalita, and Shalita made a police report, and Enterprise wants to be paid for
Yeah,
the
she
window was
did go to
busted
her
out.
and ask her for some help.
But
She
that's
want
what
her
I was
money.
gonna say. They be saying Shalita be lying, but Shalita then woke up a lot of stuff since she keep messing with her. And
Yes.
Shalita know a lot of the business, and that's why a lot of stuff is coming out. And Shalita kept telling her, "Leave me alone, leave me alone."
She kept telling her, if you don't want me to put your business out there, leave me alone.
And yeah, for Mother's Day, she didn't even go see her grandmother that was in that nursing home. I'm
Yeah.
just curious to why she didn't go see her grandmother, because she was in Flint. She didn't. She met had dinner with the mayor. So I'm trying to figure out, why didn't you go see your grandmother?
Well,
because she too busy chasing and stalking Papoose, trying to make sure he wouldn't get no other coochie.
Just about to say that. Because she was trying to get back to putting her eyes on that man. I'm gonna say this. Allegedly. Myself, I cannot be that digmatized.
Me either. No, it ain't gonna work out. Mm-mm.
I was married 43 years. I was married 43 years, and I just can't. And my husband was good to me, but he didn't have me far gone like that. It was more about the respect that I was married than anything. But as far as to have me gone like that, no.
Okay, so but I think okay, besides the eggplant, what else has Win Record and Salida Records and Papoose did for her career? I'm not seeing anything. What else?
Even when
I
she was
didn't see
ready to fight
anything.
Franchon, they didn't advertise that fight. She was the one telling people about it. I didn't see no big thing where they was, putting flyers up or even Salida Records. And don't y'all anybody find it funny that Win Records nor Salida have came out in defense of her in no kind of way?
Okay, that's what I'm trying to understand. Where is the PR to come out and make a statement from Salida Records and from Win? Do they
Well,
not?
the only thing
Same
that
place,
Win
the
Records,
same place the glam money and the other money is in Pap and his daughter's pocket while she paying for lip gloss.
the only thing that Win Records made her do was lose her focus.
Okay.
That's
So you don't
That's
think
all.
all.
Win Record helped?
But you know what? I don't even think it's Win Records. That's all Papoose.
That's
Because
all Papoose, and I agree with that. I think they made her lose her focus because the Clarissa that I sort of heard in the mix and in the conversation of female wrestling 2 years
she was
ago,
not this far
before
gone
this
before him.
relationship started,
Yeah, she was not this
this
far
is
gone.
not the same. This is not the same
Yeah.
girl. This ain't the same girl that had, her hair growing out, beauty, natural black beauty on point, natural skills on point. Now she's just like, I want to have a baby.
But why
A
would you want to have a
baby.
baby by a married man? But who wants to have a baby by a married man though? I'm not. That's not registered for
Girl,
me.
listen. This is
I
a
And
mean,
vice
game.
versa. Who wants to have a baby with a crazy a nut?
Listen, this is it.
Go ahead.
Papoose is over there with you. So he's not with Remy and the golden child.
it's
So
disgusting.
you having a baby with him, you think he's going to split his time between the child he has with Remy and then your new child. Even
It's
though he
just
begged for the child with Remy. So
Right.
you're begging him for a child, you're doing the reverse.
No,
it's
she said
just
he
See,
begging her for the child.
I can't. No, Clarissa is begging Papoose for the baby.
but she making
Papoose
it
was
seem that he
begging
begging
Remy
her.
for a baby. After Remy came out of prison, Remy was just trying to live life, pop out. You know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of get out and see what the scene is. And Papoose kept saying on Love and Hip Hop, if y'all remember, he wants a baby, a baby, baby, baby. That's where the
Well,
Well,
golden child
remember
name
they got
came
but
wait,
you
from.
know
wait,
what? You
before
know
then.
what? It could be the case that he probably did say that to her to gas her head up, and this thing is disgusting on all levels. And I feel like this as a me. I even told my husband. I said, if you ever step out on me something, please do not step out on me with something like a clearance, because that's just crazy. And I'm at this point, even the golden, I mean, Remy really need to take it seriously. I know she's that hard chick or whatever, but this lady is one of these movie thrillers type of craziness.
Well, I'm
She
gonna
has
put it
a
to you
child.
like this.
She
Let's
she
go
she
here.
need she
Let's
need to
go
get a
here.
she need to get a restraining order. She really
Well,
do.
let's go here. Remy has a whole team and a new and a upgraded security team. I'm gonna tell you, Fat Joe is one you do not want to come near and cross. Even Pap knows that.
Right.
That's
Oh,
the
I know
thing.
that. I know that because
That's what
I
I'm
mean
saying.
I'm from
Fat
New York.
Joe
I'm
makes
from
sure.
we already know what Joe did to Pompoose.
Yes, Andy. But what I'm
Right.
saying is, he makes sure that he knows where Remy and his goddaughter is at all times,
Yeah.
Even
and
on Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
his security is she has top tier security with her.
Well, what did Remy say? I know how to network. And I know
That's
how your
right.
man network. Okay.
Right.
She know how to network and she know how his neck work.
Hello?
But like she said, she's a mogul. She's been doing this forever. And the thing is, regardless of what people have said about her, she's still about her business.
Right. She don't let people take her off her game. Like she told Claressa, she said Pap is going to run circles around you, and that's what he has been
She
doing.
tried to give her some advice, regardless of all the things that was going on. She tried to give her some advice. Then that lets you know she wasn't mad. She may have been hurt about this whole situation, but you can't.
Yo,
You
you
can
know
lead
what
a
I
horse.
just
You can lead it.
realized?
You can lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink it.
Right.
I just realized, damn. Claressa is from Flint and
Yeah,
she's messing with two people from New York,
yeah,
Bronx and Brooklyn.
yeah,
Like, like
yeah.
that's a
You
heavy load. That's a heavy load.
well, let's
Claressa, that's
go
a heavy
here.
load.
But see, that boogie down is gonna turn around and take over the. See, Pap is from Bed-Stuy.
Okay.
No, he's
He's
from
from
Browns.
Bed-Stuy.
He's from Brown. No, he's from Brownsville. He's not from Bed-Stuy. He's from Brownsville.
He
Brownsville.
was born. He was born in Bed-Stuy. He may have grew up in
But
Brownsville, but he was born in Bed-Stuy.
as for New York, because I'm from there. As for New
Um,
Yorkers, this is what I
um,
wanted to. And I said it on my live on TikTok, and I'm gonna say it
mhm,
here respectfully.
mhm.
Clarence, she really need to start asking and how she's moving in those streets of New York. Cause you notice
Girl.
she only hangs around in Manhattan and all that kind of stuff. The streets is watching and they is talking, and I'm saying it because I'm hearing things. I'm gonna say
Uh-huh.
allegedly, and the
Uh-huh.
streets is
I
watching.
track with you.
And
I
that's
track.
all I need to say, because you don't see Pound Poos bringing her to no Brownsville or Bedford. All the time you see them, unless I don't know where his mammy live at, but when I see them, besides I see them like in Manhattan or going to the Breakfast Club and all that stuff. I don't really see him bringing them out to places.
Well, you know, Remy lost her baby.
She was just in the Bronx
Yeah,
performing. So
sure
she was in
was.
the hood. She was in the hood. So I want to know if Clarence is really about that life and she keep running her blood clot mouth,
There
take
you
her
go.
ass to Troy Avenue or 241st. I
There you
want her
go.
to go over there with no security, and we will see what's up. Even with security, they're gonna see what's up.
Yo, go ahead.
The streets is talking in New York. Believe what I'm telling you.
I
They
got you.
talking.
But
They
see,
talking.
remember also what she does and does not know is her and Pap was on screen counting money.
Yeah.
Every time, everywhere you
Not
go,
worried about
she's
the
pulling out
IRS.
her purse and pulling out money, talking about count the money and the money going up her arm, right?
Right.
But then you want to when he is up in New York and she's on that one of her manic episodes and she decides to catch a flight up there and you walk in the streets of New York, now everybody knows that every time you walk and you got a purse full of money, do you not know you put a target on your back?
There we go.
Speak about it.
I'm from Chicago, so you know I know.
Speak
And
about
then
it.
I actually was living in Staten Island, but I worked as a traveling nurse, and I spent a multitude of times over in all of the other boroughs, from Harlem on down.
Yeah, I guess she a boxer. She don't need no security. Because she
Well,
said somebody run up on
you
her.
can't whoop everybody.
Right.
That's what I keep saying.
I keep saying street fighting and boxing are totally two different
Two
things.
different
And this how you know Pompoose was running uptown games on her. Remember when she had the Barney boots on and he in Manhattan, he acted like he don't know what direction to go to and all this kind of stuff. That was all a front because of her. He knew where to go. He just didn't want to be seen with her. But I want to see Pompoose go on Bedford Stuyvesant with her money full of bag full of money with no security. And even if they did have security, it's not enough. It's not enough because when a block rush you, they rush you. When a whole block rush you, and I don't promote violence, but I'm telling you what time it is in New York. When a whole block rush you, security or none of that can stop it. A whole block full of people rush you, it's
There it
done.
is.
That's why
See,
they hang in Manhattan.
she can't walk the streets like Remy walked them streets.
Yeah, because
She
Remy
cannot
still got
walk.
soldiers. I'm gonna tell you, Remy
That's what
got
I'm saying.
soldiers
I
on
said
the whole
she
East
can't walk
Coast.
them streets like Remy do.
Right.
And
Remy
that's
got soldiers from Brooklyn, Bronx,
all the way.
Connecticut, New
Right. Well,
Jersey,
Remy said that in the
Philly.
freestyle. She
She
said,
sure
I
did.
got the boys in the hood, in the south, in the north, and the east really banging with me, and the boys in the prison really banging with me.
I don't
And
think
the thing is, Claressa is like, you can't fight everywhere you go.
She well, see,
Remy
she
been in prison. We're not gonna talk about, all
but one,
that.
she's from the Midwest. She don't know that. She don't know that East Coast like that.
Right. See, I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. We out here in Phoenix, Arizona. We out here next to Cali. Like,
Yeah,
the
y'all
reason you don't
move different
hear,
over there.
yeah, the reason you don't hear about Phoenix, Arizona in the news, Phoenix, Arizona is a very, like, Arizona in general is not a fighting state. Arizona is a
Y'all like
state where we
desert.
just pow pow.
You know what? I'm about to kick some real stuff on here because because I'm gonna try to be as nice as I can. I hope they don't. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Drop the tea. I'm gonna really give you what time it is. People from Connecticut, because I go back and forth from Connecticut and New York. People from Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Philly. They waiting for Remy to make that to put in that call.
Yep.
Well, oh.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Like she said, she got soldiers everywhere because she earned her respect.
Oh, okay. All right.
And as bad as
the thing is, Claressa is sort of like in a standstill because I feel like, in my opinion, she's choosing to be two different people. She's choosing to be a boxer, and then she's also trying to be a street chick. So which one is it? You can't be a boxer and a street chick. Either you're going to be the street chick and the boxer, or you got to learn how to sell being a street chick and being a boxer, because it doesn't work the same. Street fighting is not boxing.
She's not smart enough to be a street chick.
Right. Well, she definitely not. She's at the court and the law. So
she said that Flint is really dangerous. She said Flint is dangerous, and that she wasn't boxing, she'll be doing dangerous stuff allegedly in Flint. So she's trying to say Flint is rough. So you're
right. So, girl, you scared to be in Flint? Oh, well, you know what? Actually, that explains. If she's scared because to be in Flint and Flint is dangerous, that probably explains to me why she's not fighting these other these other heavyweight boxers.
Who's saying that interview? Who's saying that interview that Remy did with Joe and Jada?
I did.
Okay. Remember there was a little episode. There was an episode in there where Remy was speaking about being locked up, right? And Remy said that she pretty much kind of stayed to herself, but she said that there was just this one chick in there that just kept picking and picking and picking and picking at her until she made an example out of her. And she said, and behind that, everybody left her alone. Everybody wanted to rock with her in there. She had to show them better than she could tell them. Fat Joe sat on the other side and was like, I like the Remy now. He said, because you done calmed down a lot.
Right.
That lets you know she put in work on them streets.
Yeah, she did calm down a lot because if you notice, only one thing I could say about Pompoose is when he now he toned it down. He don't really like. He said he wished her the best and stuff. He know what his wife is capable of, because I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be, because I seen Remy battle rap and all that kind of stuff. I'm 54 years old right now, but I'm gonna tell you, if this would have happened like I say about 15 to 20 years ago,
Yeah.
I would have been one of those soldiers out there with Remy. That's how I rock.
And I want to say, while
Seriously.
Clarissa talking
Right,
about
most definitely.
how many men she aspired with and box with, how y'all think Remy got that scar over top her lip? She was fighting niggas.
Absolutely.
Let's be clear.
That's what I said. She's from the boogie down, so it is what it is over there.
But Clarissa don't know who she fooling with. That's what I think.
Absolutely. And that's why when Remy goes quiet, you know, she's a Gemini as well. When she goes quiet, calculations are being done, maneuvers are being done. There's some things that trust and
And
believe.
I'm gonna tell you who another person that changed, and I seen him in action back and forth. Him from the Bronx in Connecticut. I seen him perform, and I seen his gang life, and he changed a lot. Fat Joe. I seen
Yeah.
him in person and what kind of work. This man, I don't even know if I can say it. How I'm gonna put it in a way. This man,
Allegedly.
I'm gonna say allegedly, even though I witnessed it, but I'm gonna say
Right.
allegedly.
Okay.
This man was a leader of you know what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And
Him
he's
and
still
Big
connected.
Pun.
He's still
Him and
connected.
Pun.
He's
Him
still
and Pun.
connected. Yeah,
Pun.
and he's still yes, and he's still connected, even though he's not about that life anymore. But he's still connected. So that's why she need to be running her. That's why I'm telling you, Fat Joe changed a lot too, because I seen his work. I seen
Absolutely. You know, his
myself.
health
I
made him
witnessed it.
change. His
I
health
witnessed
made
it.
him change. His
And
Fat Joe's health made him change a lot.
And I witnessed it. I witnessed it because me and him was around the same age. I witnessed it how he got down in Connecticut. I witnessed it
Trust
for
and
myself.
believe.
This girl don't know who she messing with. Even though they not about their life, they still connected into them type of circles.
But where's
And
the
Clarissa
manager?
was
Where's the
on the other side
manager?
with Pampools, and then
Well,
Fat and Remy was on one side, and Remy stood up, and Fat Joe was sitting right there beside her. Did you see Clarissa try to run over there and slap her?
No.
No.
In the building with her. They was
And
on
this what I
Girl,
don't get.
you're
And this
right.
what I don't get. This what I don't get. I think it's Pompoose setting this girl up because he's from New York. He should be schooling her like, yo, don't be walking around with all
And
that
not
money.
only that,
But
he's an
see,
older man.
but
He's an older man.
ladies, when you don't care,
Exactly.
you don't protect.
Right. But the thing is, he doesn't care and he's still trying to use her as
What I'm
a
saying is
business
when a
plan.
man doesn't
He's
care,
using her as a business plan.
but when a
That's why
man
the
doesn't
internet is
care, he
upset.
will not protect.
Okay.
Look at I'm gonna give you another prime example. Look at Lauren London and look at Nick what's his name?
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey. Yeah. Look at what Nipsey did. He protected Lauren.
Yeah.
Well, they were both rich, so they were.
No,
Lauren was
but
success. No, Lauren was
Lauren was
successful. She didn't need
more
Nipsey. They
successful
weren't
than
supporting
him.
each other.
But at the same time, he didn't have the money that Lauren had. But what I'm saying is the love he had for her, he protected her.
And those other girls that he was with, he didn't. To me, he didn't love them like he loved Lauren.
Right. He did not. When a man loves you, he protects you. Even though Pap is separated from Remy, you can still feel his love toward her.
Yeah.
That's why when every time something broke out, even with the Franchon Cruz thing, he was somewhere else. He wasn't trying to protect her, even at the little thing with
No, he was standing behind. He was standing behind, but he didn't move.
Right. And even with Elisa Baumgartner, that thing, this dummy went on live after the fact and told everybody that they planned it. So even Michael Irvin and Le'Veon Bell said he was just standing there because he already
Yeah,
knew what was gonna happen.
yeah. He egged
Oh,
her
well,
on.
that's the same MO. That's the same
Yeah,
MO because what she
Exactly.
said with Rashawn, during the Rashawn fight that Clarissa had, she said it was all planned and the press conference was planned and the fight that happened at the press conference was planned. And let's say right there, let's say at that press conference where that fight with Rashawn and Clarissa broke out,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Because where was
yeah,
Papoose? Right there. And then
yep.
where was Papoose with this altercation with Alicia? Right there. Aren't you the
Uh-huh.
manager of this alleged business, Win Records, Shalita? So isn't the security supposed to do the job? Why are you stepping in? You're
Man,
allegedly her boyfriend and also her manager, boss, whatever, executive at Win Records, whatever. You can have it. But how come when anytime something actually goes on with your talent, you're standing right there like a cheerleader? Like the only thing, and this is not to be offensive to Papoose, but the only thing it reminds me of is like, you remember when you were in middle school and a fight broke out? When you were like in
Mhm,
sixth or seventh grade, and everyone would run to the
mhm,
cafeteria or run to the locker
mhm,
to see the fight. So that's what
mhm.
the energy Papoose is giving me. Because if you're a manager, a boss, executive, etc., whatever, what are you doing standing by while your employee essentially is getting into a situation? You should,
well,
number one, have your security go handle it. You should never be on camera handling it. And Papoose is always on camera being the one who handles it. What the hell is going on?
Well,
well,
if you look at it, ladies, and if you look at it in a psychological viewpoint, first and foremost, she is the cause of her demise. Um, because like we was speaking earlier, she's a total different person. She was a total different person prior to him. When she was with Tony, she was more feminine, more relaxed. She did what she did in the ring, but she was more reserved.
you know
When
why? Because
when
she's
yeah,
doing all the fighting. She's doing all the fighting for the relationship. Because I'll be damned. Forget the manager,
absolutely.
the
But that's
PR,
what I
and all of
that was
that.
that
If
was
that's
what
my
I was going.
man, if
That's
that's
why I
my
was
man and
going
we
with
fighting,
this.
we
That's
better
why I
get
was
beat up
going with
together.
this. With
If that's my,
him, she
if that's
wanted the
my,
fame. She wants the fame and the see, she's now popular because of him. And when you are going, she went from ego to what we call super ego. And this is where she's at right now with the super ego. It's like I'm here, I'm top tier, nobody can tell me nothing because I'm I'm that I'm that itch, if that makes sense. I'm that itch.
what exactly do she think she got? Because he been around forever and he's still Arrested Development stuck in
It's
2000.
not even about him. It's her. It's she's feel that she's now that itch. If you
But that's
notice
what I'm
the
saying.
makeup, the
She thinks she got
makeup
a
that
prize. She thinks
yeah,
she got.
that
I'm sorry. She thinks she got a prize. That's what I'm saying. Papoose ain't nothing to hit your wagon to. He did 12 albums in 1 year. I can't name one song that he ever was on besides him singing in the damn car and all the hits, all the songs that he done made since all of it started and hers. Still, Remy is killing them on the numbers.
Right. He
No.
doesn't have a hit yet. He has not got a hit yet.
the only thing that he had going for himself was the alphabet when he did the alphabet, and that was
His crowning success.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and he
Only
never
time
nothing
he
else
had a
to do
little,
again.
only time he had a little something going on when he did that thing in the '90s with Busta Rhymes, and
Yeah,
and 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 that's it. The man never had a hit record, and his wife was a better rapper than her. And then when he go around saying that he wrote her rhymes, I seen when Remy battle rap way before she linked up with Palm Poops. And
Absolutely.
if you look at VH1 the story, even Fat Joe said how she came on to Lean Back and how Pun met her. Pun met
Right.
her first and introduced him to Joe.
Absolutely. And Joe been looking after her ever since as a little sister.
So Papoose really never made it because I think what they were saying is that Fat Joe really did not like Papoose in the beginning, and he said
He did
Remy
not.
made him like Papoose.
Do you know, D, do you know when, you know how you get them vibes when you come into a crowd or somebody introduce you to somebody and you look at somebody, you go like, something ain't right with this person?
Right. Yep.
Them the vibes that he had in the beginning. But like he said, Remy made him end up liking him. And now that he is the father of his goddaughter, he tries to respect. That's why he tells Remy, I'm going to try to stay out of it. But if it gets nasty, then I'm stepping in.
Right, and I don't think Claressa understands the connections that Remy got. That's why when they was at that fight, Joe was letting them know that okay, she got back up. Come on over here. Claressa
Right.
didn't her mouth and didn't go over there because Fat Joe and Remy was there with they little click or whatever.
Even Palm Pools was shook because you see he didn't even sit next to his woman. Even he was shook.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why
That's why allegedly.
because
That's why
nothing she does.
allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly, but I seen it. That's why C Murder did what he did, had to spin him around that damn pole, and I think that's what was Remy was talking about when he got spent around.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Now, who was that person that hit him?
Stay
You said who knocked him around the pole? I seen that video.
C Murder. C Murder.
Oh, you mean
Monica C. Murder.
Not C Murder, Uncle Murder. I'm sorry. Let me
Uncle Murder.
rephrase that. Not C Murder, Uncle Murder.
Okay.
Sorry.
But that's why Claressa stay crashing out because nothing she does, nothing she buys, nothing she acts a fool on can still knock Remy out the box. She ran and got a tattoo. Who's going to get a tattoo of a married man on their chest? And the only thing he got your name on is his cash out.
Right.
Well, you know what? The thing is, too, I'm thinking, like, how does Papoose come back from this as a rap artist?
He can't.
Like, how, especially a rap artist from New York? Okay, like, imagine a big hip hop artist in Atlanta. Imagine Lil Wayne had a side piece acting out. And then Lil Wayne tries to come back to me. Well, Lil Wayne is actually marketable. And that's the difference between him and Pat. But how does Papoose even come back to New York and rap? I know he has experience as an underground rapper. I know he has bars. I know he has a pen. What do you say in your next rap? And what are you going to drop? He better not drop anything in Remy's
That man is a
freestyle.
50-year-old rapper. He is not almost 50. He is not going to get anywhere. And then does she want to talk about my man, my man? Won't you tell your man to remove Remy tattoo off of him?
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Yo, that's another thing. She legitimately has a tattoo of Papoose on her body. I'm telling you. And this is all allegedly. This is all from Homebody. I think the breakup is going to be messy. I think Claressa might listen, there might be a car set on fire. There might be a Louisville slugger beating up the car windows. It's going to be messy. There might be a live stream for 2 or 3 weeks from Claressa. I'm just saying.
The first thing he gonna do is what she probably told him. At least cover it up with a long sleeve shirt. It's summertime out here, so this man gonna be walking around with a long sleeve shirt. This man don't have no respect for her. And they said that's not the only. Allegedly, they said that is not the only tattoo of hers. They say he got
It's
more
not.
tattoos of her.
He got a
Somebody else
But he
got
bottle.
just got one.
more tattoos of Remy on him.
Yeah, he has a bottle that says Remy Martin on it with her face in the
Yeah.
middle of the bottle. He has a picture of her, um, not on his back, but I think on one on the other arm or something.
Well, damn.
He, yeah, he has her tatted.
He has
And
not removed those, correct?
huh?
The
They're
one
not
on his arm he
removed.
didn't remove. He didn't remove that one on his arm.
No, he hasn't removed any of them.
Oh no.
That's why he always got long sleeves on around her, cause she probably have a fit every time she have to look at that Remy Martin bottle.
Well, they have to
Yo.
have sex. They have to have sex and she see it.
Well, that's in the dark. You can't see it in the dark.
Well, okay, well, yeah. But I don't think they got no lights. They ain't got no lights on. I don't think he want the lights on.
I can't get past having a
And
tattoo
his
from a
daughter.
married man.
I'm glad. Thank you. Within me. That's right. Pap's daughter has a Remy tatted on her hand.
Y'all
You said
see
it has
how
Remy tattooed on her too?
uncomfortable?
Yeah, the daughter that runs around with her, the one that's the same age as her.
Yeah.
Did you
She
guys
has
see how
she
uncomfortable
has
the family
Remy
looked at
she has
the
Remy tatted on her hand.
Yep. You said go ahead. Is that homebody?
homebody? Sorry, y'all. I don't mean to interrupt. My internet is so delayed. This is the first time I'm on StreamYard on the channel, so I truly don't mean to interrupt anybody. I'm trying to set it up. I
Okay.
might come back up here on the show like a on another time. But I'm just trying to set up the first live. I'm on my phone in the MacBook, so I apologize. I truly
No
don't mean to
problem.
cut any of y'all off.
No problem.
You're fine. You're fine.
I was gonna say, because I heard some things about Papoose' daughter having a lipstick line or something.
Yep.
And Clarissa put an investment into it.
I asked somebody that. I said, "Do you think that Clarissa invested in that makeup line with her?" That's what I asked. Well, somebody said that she was only promoting it, but I said, "Y'all don't think she put no money into it with her?"
She did.
Right, and
She did that.
the thing is, this is how you know that she has no good business sense. She put money into it, huh? Because I believe Remy put money into that same daughter, Papoose' daughter, not Remy's daughter. Remy put money into it on Love and Hip Hop when the daughter was originally and first starting that makeup line. From what I remember on Love and Hip Hop. And so Clarissa is coming in as maybe like a third, fourth, fifth, or sixth investor. And so Papoose has her caught up, not just in the business that they're in. Now he's getting her involved in like business regarding his family. I'm going to say his family because it's not on Remy's side. Because you can't tell me that Remy's family like been chilling. They ain't came out and said nothing about nothing. All you see from Papoose' family is that awkward Mother's Day footage of Clarissa at the family function trying to stand in between Papoose and the mom. Girl. Yeah, it's too much going on. But I guess my question for the panel in the chat is, okay, Papoose, your daughter has a makeup line. How come your girlfriend isn't promoting? I guess she is trying to promote it. I'm not sure.
Well,
It's not
they're
selling.
promoting it. Yeah, because it's not selling, but I think they think if they put it on Clarissa fans will buy it. That's why I'm thinking they went that route. Because if Clarissa were promoting it on her page and things like that, some people on there are delusional and they'll go ahead on and buy it.
Well, she's been getting a backlash. She's been getting a backlash because she was supposed to do the video shoot promoting the lipstick, but she went and put on this pink bikini set, and it was more like she was promoting lingerie instead of lipstick.
Right.
Right.
Because you couldn't see the face, all you saw was a pink. The
And she looks awkward doing it too.
Yes.
Like she looks awkward in the poses and in the makeup photos.
Yeah.
And listen, I don't have anything against Clarissa. I'm gonna say it again. I don't have anything against her. Y'all already saw me on the video. I'm a dark-skinned black woman too. I don't have anything against black women. I don't want to see them lose. I'm always wanting to see them win. Clarissa
Right.
just makes it hard to root
Yes.
for her. Makes it hard.
Yeah, I like I said, if she steps away from this internet and get some treatment and then come back, I think she'll be good like Simone Simone Biles did. I think it'll really help her if she just steps away from for a little bit.
But the internet is all she have as far as friends, because everybody she had in her household with her is gone.
Well, her brother is there and her sister.
I don't even think they're there. I think they're back in Flint.
Her sister has her own house in Atlanta, and the brother said he's just visiting.
Right. And so
Well, I was just gonna say the number one thing that you can count on life is you can always create another family. So if your original family that you were born into doesn't work for you or doesn't support you, encourage you, or love you, you can always create another family. But the thing is, like Clarissa, I hate downing on this girl. Like I'm an older lady. I'm in my 40s. Like I really don't want to down on this girl because she's in her 30s and we all dated some niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like we all dated bitch niggas. Like you know what I mean? So like I really don't want to like down on her too bad because we all been there. But it's like, damn, the only difference between all of us being there and dating a lame is Clarissa is doing it on the internet and yelling at people on the internet if they say something about it. Like, girl, you could easily just be quiet and be the side piece wearing lingerie when he comes home. We don't need to know he's upstairs.
Right. But I've never dated a married man. I've never dated a married man. I would never do that. And that's the problem I have with her. The married man, and that the fact that Remy was your friend, she was giving you advice and things like that, and then you backdoored her. That's the problem I have with her. Like she's a snake. And it's not the first time she's done that. The same thing with Tony Rich. That was her cousin's man. She went and took him. Well, however she got him, or what have you. So I have a problem with her with that portion.
Well, according to Shalita, every man that she had, she snuck up on them and took them from somebody else. And that's what the cousin said.
What I wanted to say about her is her mental is like a child. Like she did not develop. And as a married woman, I don't understand it. This is what I'm saying. If you how the thing about it, she cheating or whatever, or she messing around with palm pools. The disgusting thing about it is this was all calculated in my eyes. She was DMing this woman. And I said last night, I met two. I know they tight. I met
can I
two
say
women like this.
One thing, I think that she has a lot of issues, granted, and I'm not patting up on her neither because I tried to root for her, but then I started seeing the little ugly stuff and how she was acting like, like it was nothing. Clarissa's very hypersexual, and I think a lot of it has to do with because she was abused, and for her to go on live and say something about another woman's body count that is her business, and they weren't married men. And besides that, Shalita also said that when she went to the Olympics, she was knocking down the men and the women on the Olympic boxing team. So she got nerve talking about how many bodies somebody got, and she talking about she's untouched. She tried to act so holier than thou. You don't know how many bodies you had when you was being molested and sold by your mother. And I'm not saying that to be nasty. It's just a fact.
Yep. We're gonna say allegedly, but people have been saying, people are bringing up when she's up over there in the Olympics, what she was over there doing. But I think she thought people forgot about that. But people are starting to bring it up about what she's over there doing.
Cause one of the chicks even was in her face and said, "Oh, you don't remember us sleeping together?" And she's like, I never." And she tried to graze right on past it. But that girl specifically said, "Me and you slept together."
Yeah.
DTT. That's what I was talking about yesterday when I was talking about the woman that did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What she's talking about, that's the girl I was talking about. That.
Yeah, but she thinks people don't know what happened over there at the Olympics. You see what she said, I don't have bodies on me, but she's forgetting what happened over there at the Olympics, or she probably don't think people know about that allegedly. What happened over there. But people are talking about it, that she was doing stuff over there in that Olympics. She was doing stuff over there allegedly. And I know AB know about it because I believe people is sending her information. But I
agree, Linda. Back in the day, Linda said the side chicks back in the day was quiet. The new side chicks is out loud and wrong.
Right. They don't want to be quiet. They want to be chosen. And they want everybody to participate with what they're doing.
The side chick now wants to be the main chick.
Well, if you don't agree with them, you know what they say. You look at Claressa. She thinks that everybody's supposed to congratulate her on and nobody.
They wonder why they not main chick material. Why ain't nobody trying to wife them up? She posted a picture yesterday. I don't know how long ago it was. It might just been an old picture. Me and my hubby. Girl, stop.
That is hubby. Not your hubby. You really have paperwork for them. They have a marriage license. You have nothing. I'm so sick of her talking about Papoose with her husband and you know this mess here. I don't know what to do. I wish she would just go somewhere, like I said, and set it down. Like I said, I know a lot of people have been calling the boxing commission owner, but this is another thing I wanted to say. If they just call the Michigan Boxing Commission, where she fights at, what if she tries to fight in Atlanta? Do you have to call that boxing commissioner's office too, and make a complaint?
Yes, because you have to get licensed in different states wherever the fight's gonna be at. But they should be calling the boxing commission where them belts, the ones that control those belts that she got.
Now, where was that? Where would that be at? What? Is that like a entity to itself?
There's boxing, and then there's the boxing commissioner's office. So the boxing commissioner's office, they give the license and the permits for boxers to box in any state and to box internationally. And so Jake Paul had said, and from what I gathered in his statement that he made with MVP, he just said that she's banned from MVP events, which is a boxing company. Think of it as like the music industry having a music label. That's how boxing works. The music industry has a music label, but the label is not Columbia Music. So they're not signed to Columbia Music. They're signed to like an entity.
Right. So if you have to go to different states to get different states have their own boxing and licensing places, there has to be a head boxing commission, I would think.
Each state has a commission. Each boxing state has a commission. But then you have an overall commissioner over all of them.
Exactly.
I'm sorry for the echoing. I think it's echoing. Let
Do
me
somebody
just
got their
leave.
phone? Let me see. Everybody phone on mute?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's an echo because I think there is maybe a phone.
I put mine's on mute, so I'm on mute, you guys.
Okay,
Me too.
I just don't want to interrupt the chat.
Yeah, I'm on mute when I'm not speaking. So, but yeah, that it could be a lot of things done where make it where wherever she go or she announce a fight at, they can do the same thing with the petitions. But if I was Alicia Baumgardner, I don't give a damn what nobody else say, cop, call, or whatever. She put her hands on me, show me the money.
I agree with that. I totally agree. Agree with her that let me go out. That y'all might need to put your phone on mute for a second. That I know a lot of people saying that she shouldn't sue Alicia Baumgartner because they were trash talking, but it went from trash talking to hands getting put on her. Okay, so I don't think Alicia's scared of Claressa. I don't, but we can trash talk, but don't put your hands on me. So that's where I think the part that comes in where AB needs to sue her, because if she doesn't, what's going to happen the next time she see AB at another event? Is she going to run up to her and slap her on both sides of each cheek? Is she going to run up and do that? Is she going to tap her to the ground? That's why I'm saying she has to do something to keep her from running up on her.
Or when another opponent's fans or team say something to her, what's she gonna do? Hit them?
Right. I get what you're saying. When someone asks for her, what's she gonna do? Because at the end of the day, like from what I see on my side, from Homebody, from what I see, she doesn't have any connections in Detroit. So if she leaves Detroit, who's protecting her? Not to say women need protection, this and that, this and that conversation. But the thing is, like, you talk a big game, you're talking about a lot of people, and you're saying that you're going to whoop content creators and people who make comments. So what happens when ain't nobody playing with you? Because the thing is, like someone else already said on the panel, everybody can get whooped. The thing is, everybody can get whooped. And Claressa is like, I swear to gosh, I think Claressa is only chasing the fame of being a boxer and the status of being a boxer and the status of being a fighter. I don't think that she actually believes this is where she is supposed to be. Like, I'm struggling to put it into words because I know she be in like the YouTube channel, like listening to bloggers and things, even though she says she's gonna shut bloggers down. But the thing is, it's like I think that she wants to be the headliner, but she's the assistant. It's the only way I can put it. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to put it how I can put it. You know what I'm saying? In ways that maybe she can understand.
Right. If she run around here hitting everybody, they're going to sue her, because if she hit me, I'm going to fall out. I'm going to have I want the paramedics, the ambulance. I want the paramedics there.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I want
you're gonna hit the fetal position.
I'm not even going to fall out. My legs are going to be going the wrong way in my arms.
Legs in the air.
I'm
fallen.
PTSD. Yeah. So she want to keep getting sued? Because if Alicia don't sue her, somebody's going to sue her if she hits them.
Well, as my grandmother say, she keep picking in the right patch, she gonna catch that rotten bump.
Here we go.
And I don't understand why Alicia Baumgartner is a featherweight. Why come she can't be the GOAT of the featherweight? Why she thinks she's just the ultimate GOAT and she's not? Who's she fighting? The same people over and over, people that she knows she can knock out. She not fighting no real competition, because if she was really firm in what she believed, that she's that girl, nobody couldn't offer me 2 million and I get in there and fight 10 rounds, win or lose, I'm gonna get 2 million. Stop. She's scared she gonna get knocked out, and she's holding them other belts hostage because she don't want to lose them. She's just belt collecting. She not really, you know what I'm saying? And she thinks that's what make her great, and it doesn't. She just full of hot
Well,
air,
that's
and
why
she just
she
ain't met the right
continues.
one yet.
How is she great? How is she great and she only got 3 knockouts? And I believe Laila Ali got what? How many?
21.
21 knockouts or something like that.
Yeah. Which
Whoever
person?
is speaking right now, your phone is echoing.
Yeah.
Can you hear me
Whoever was
now?
just
I was just
yeah.
wondering to know, how is she the GOAT and she only got 3 knockouts, and later Ali has a lot more knockouts than she does. So I don't get it. And this is a couple of boxers out there now, women boxers got more knockouts than she do. But she called herself, she the one gave
Yeah.
her that name.
Yeah. Layla has 21 total knockouts.
And what's
Clarissa
Clarissa
has
got?
3.
Three. Oh, yeah.
Three. 3
Well,
total
Layla has more
knockouts.
knockouts than Layla has more knockouts than that girl had fight.
So who do you want to defend you? The person who has 3 knockouts or the person who has 21 knockouts?
And to add sugar on it, Clarissa ain't knocked nobody out since 2018. How about that?
Right.
How about that? How about that?
Well, she said she don't have to knock nobody out. That's her stance on that. She said she still win the fight, and I think that if she does lose, she has to give up those belts, right? If she loses the
Well,
fight, does she give up some of those belts?
Only if she
the
loses in that
IBF
division.
is the
She have to lose it in
the
that
IBF
division.
is the international. The IBF is the International Boxing Federation. The WBC is the World Boxing Champion.
Let me tell you something
So
about
those
that
are different.
museum.
What? Go ahead.
Let me tell you something about that museum that Clarissa had her belt put up in, right?
Right.
So that museum is a temporary museum. Well, actually, it's a museum. A museum is a museum. Athletes or celebrities can have, how can I say this? So you know how on the Hollywood Walk of Fame,
Yeah.
like celebrities will get a star, but they still have to pay for the star to be put on the Walk of Fame. I don't know if you guys know that. The
Oh, I
Hollywood
didn't know
Walk of
that.
Fame, they don't just give it away. So like they'll give it away, they'll vote for you, but then like the celebrity actually has to pay for the star to actually be put there, and they rent out the space like on the walk of the Hollywood Boulevard. I live in I don't know. I've been to California, but I live in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
But so back to Clarissa. So the museum that her belt is put in, it's a museum, it is a real museum, but there's a timeline for athletes to have their memorabilia put up there. So it's either like, I think correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's initially 2 years is like the entry time. So it can be up there for 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years or something like that. So Clarissa already knew that her belt was going to be loaned to this museum and she would have to pay for her belt to be presented at this museum. And I'm sure
Hey.
Win Records took money out of her budget or Papoose took money out of her budget to get her belt into that museum. And so just for people who know, like she's not in the museum forever, it's a rental. So she's only there for either 2, 5, or 10 years. And so it's temporary.
Oh, because somebody said she called them up to see if she could get her belt put up.
Actually,
No.
Salita did that.
Oh.
Right, but she's not permanently placed there. And if you think about it in layman's terms, she's a new boxer. These exhibits at the museum, they put up new athletes. It helps bring people into the museum. So imagine going to a museum in your city, whatever city you're in. They'll put signs for popular people that are currently trending and say we have a display at the museum to bring people in. You still got to pay the museum fee to go in. And Clarissa and Win Records and Shalita don't get that money from the museum. The museum gets that money and the city gets that money. And so it's just a display. Her belt in the museum is a display, and they're going to take it down in a couple of years.
It's an exhibit. It's an exhibit. It's only an exhibit. It's just up until the World Cup is over. That's what I was told. That it's only going to be up through the summer.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I think that she did that to try to make people think that it was they asked for the belt, but in reality, she's the one that called and asked them because she put her belt up there. So I think she's trying to have one up on Remy. You know, like if Remy come out with something, then she'll come out with something. It's like a tick for tack. Her and Papoose and Claressa are playing the game. So anything that Remy do, they go and do it. Like they said, Remy got a new Hummer. Then you said Papoose came out with a new car. He got some type of new car. Did somebody tell me down on here that Papoose got a new car now? So Papoose got some type of new car. So anything that Remy do, you best believe they're gonna come out and try to trump it. Her and Pat. That's what I'm getting from it. The network. Maybe next she's gonna try to go on acting because Remy's acting. Remy's in Lifetime movies. She gonna try to get in a Lifetime movie. Maybe that's her next move because so far everything that Remy does, they go and do it.
Girl, everybody's trying to get money off of Remy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what is it called? Win Network. I don't even know what they
Win Records, whatever.
Loser Records. It's Loser Records, and if Clarence try to act, she can't even speak properly. She need a speech therapist for one. So I don't think the acting, unless she play herself, the acting she can give it up because she can't even speak right. My opinion.
Well, I think she needs to go to etiquette classes and things like that, and I think she needs Win and Salita should get her a PR team, and then get her some media training. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody to train her how to deal with situations in the media, and how to talk. I think that would
because I think she have a speech problem, and I think that goes back when she was delay of talking or whatever, and she probably didn't have the proper speech therapist. They probably didn't invest in her time as growing up as a kid, because right now she stutters. Because I don't have a speech problem, but I notice I stutter when I'm upset, and I think I got that from my dad. But yeah, when I'm upset
hers come out more when she starts to lie.
Yeah.
Okay, I can agree with that.
And I know when I get real upset.
I know when I get real on my live, and that's why I did a lot of pre-recordings for a while, because I didn't like how my voice sounded, and if I get nervous, I'll start how can I put? I'll start stuttering somewhat. But as I come up here more, I'll get better. So I just come up here.
Right.
So that's why you got to do, but you have to put the work in to be better. Claressa doesn't put any type of time or effort into her craft. Now she does do the training for boxing, but other things that she should try to prepare herself for. Like if she wants these brand deals, learn how to come out here and speak more better, not cussing. Drop Papoose to Married Man so that could get off of you. But I don't think that's going to really get off for you. That's going to be a stain. But that would be a start. And come out here and start talking about positive stuff maybe that could help you some. Something that helps
Exactly.
people. If she could do that, maybe they'll start looking at her in a better light. But long as she on this internet and don't try to rebrand herself, nothing is going to shake for her. Nothing. She's going to keep going downhill.
And this what I don't understand about
can I
Papoose
say
also.
something?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. If you don't have any other business besides boxing, what else is there for you to talk about besides, because she done wrapped herself around this man for so long, she don't have anything else to talk about because she's not out in the community. That would give her something to talk about. She could have been out talking about the water in Flint. She could have been talking about a whole lot of things, but she
And
wrapped herself. Huh?
Volunteer. She
Yeah.
needs to volunteer in Flint.
Girl,
But
she
what I'm saying is
wears
she don't wrap,
she wears the braids with the blue hair
but what
to
I'm saying, she
represent
done
Flint,
wrapped
and that's what
herself,
she
she
says
wrapped
in
herself
press.
around this man for so long to
Right.
Right.
where
No, I feel you.
when
I feel you.
when
No,
when
I
they're
feel you
interviewing
100%.
her,
Okay,
when
one at a
they're
time, y'all.
interviewing her, and they interviewing her, and they ask her a legitimate question, she ends up going way off cue about a personal life. They can ask her, because I seen one interviewer ask her, what do she see in the future? And they was regarding boxing. She could have said something about, well, I'm going into training in a month or two to get ready for another fight, or I have a upcoming fight in the works. We're waiting on a contract. She could have said any of those things. The first thing came out of her mouth is, well, I'm going to have another fight by the end of this year, and then I'm gonna try to have a baby. And that nobody asked you about that. If that makes sense. That's the mentality. She wrapped herself around this man so bad to the point to where an interviewer can ask you, where do you see yourself as a boxer in the future, or what you got coming up next? And the first thing she holler is about, well, I'm gonna do another fight. I'm gonna have me a baby. And they be sitting there, the interview will be stuck like, girl, that is not what I asked you. But okay.
And this what I want to know too about Pompu. I keep on. I just don't like this dude. This is what I want to know. I mean, this lady, this woman, I seen. I must say allegedly, but I know what I seen. She had her nieces teaching them how to curse and stuff like that. And this is the type of woman that you want to have a baby by. Is this the type of woman that you want the golden child to be around? I don't get it with this dude. I don't.
Okay. Homebody. Your turn. Homebody. Homebody.
Well, yeah. Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I try to put it on mute because I'm just trying to work the StreamYard thing out, y'all.
That's
I'm not trying to interrupt y'all.
Then Barbie doll gonna go next.
Yo, well, listen. Papoose want to be a baddie, but he not bad enough.
Nope.
Claressa want to be a baddie, but she not bad enough. Ain't nobody like between the two of them really making sense. So I don't know what's going on. And if Papoose is a manager, dang. Because you know what? Like, cause me and my man, like, we listen to music. We listen to hip hop. Been listening to music to hip hop since the 80s. We know all the things. We know a Papoose for features, for certain things, certain music. He has a good pen game. I'm not gonna take it away, but it's like he just can't market himself. He can't do business for himself. So how do you do business for someone else? That's like saying pretend I'm a real estate investor or a real estate agent and I'm selling you a house, but I live in a studio apartment. That's basically what's going on with Papoose and Claressa. Claressa has the money, and Papoose lives in the studio apartment or wherever Remy lets him live. It might be a guest house on the side of the house attached to the house. I don't know. I don't live in New York.
It's probably his mammy house. It's probably
I
his.
don't know.
They said he lived with
It
his
might
mom.
be a Brooks
His
house.
mammy.
All right, Barbie doll, your turn. Barbie doll. Go
I'm
ahead.
here. I'm sorry. I missed. What was the question again?
Well, we were talking about Claressa and Papoose, and what do you think is the downfall for Claressa? Is it Papoose?
Most definitely. I think that he saw a sucker and he's licking it to his off stick. I mean, he's already 20 years older than her, so he already feel like he got more game than she got. And she thinks that he's some kind of superstar, and he's just getting her into places that she always wanted to be. She wants to live that ghetto fabulous rapper girlfriend life, whatever. I just don't see it, and I think he's just taking advantage of her because she don't know no better. She wants. I think she watched too much Love and Hip Hop, and she thinks that Pap was holding is really black love, and it was really Remy because she was covering for his ass on all directions. And now, eventually, hopefully, she'll wake up and see that he's not who she thought he was. It's a delusion because she's delusional.
Okay. So we're gonna come to a conclusion here. The downfall of Claressa is not Layla, it's not Shalita, but it's herself and Papoose. Are we gonna say that, or do y'all got a different opinion?
I agree.
You agree with that? Okay, so Layla and all
I
the
like
other
the cousin.
she is the downfall of her own career.
I like the cousin. I won't even hold you. I like the cousin. I think she's real. Like her story never had a lie that I can keep up with. I can keep up with the lies in Claressa's story, but the cousin be telling the truth because listen, Claressa, I think like maybe 2 weeks ago, she was on her live saying, I haven't talked to that cousin since 2017 or 2020 or whatever. So I guess they didn't talk to each other during COVID, which is normal because
Right.
none of us could contact our family during COVID. But your cousin still knows your tea. You know how many cousins I haven't talked to that could tell you a whole book about me?
Right.
Just because you don't see your cousin in a little while, a little amount of time, it doesn't mean they forgot about you or what's going on with you. I think the thing with Claressa is that she didn't build relationships with anyone. Hence the reason she has no friends or homegirls now that she has success.
Okay.
Because if you did have a friend or a homegirl, they'd be like, hey, you need to fall back.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you need to stop.
Well, I think that she's exactly who she's portraying. It's just now as far as her people go, she treats everybody bad, friends, everybody, and I think that she thinks she's bigger than the program, and that everybody's beneath her now because she got a little money, and money is good to have, but even the richest person can be poor. If you know, because money don't mean nothing when you gotta be guarded around everybody that come around you, wondering what they there for, what you gotta give them, why. If they true, why you gotta buy people? And that's what she's doing. She's paying people to be yes men, and they tired of her just blowing up on them and talking crazy to them. Because when a lot of people get money, they start talking all crazy to you like you a do boy. Back in the day, I'm feeling my age, but do boys used to do whatever the guys with the money told them to do just to hang around.
She gotta get those guys out of her corner.
Right.
And when I say guys, I mean Papoose.
Okay, so do y'all think she's going to get her license suspended or revoked, or do y'all think nothing's not going to happen? One at a time.
I think something's gonna happen because everybody keep talking about, oh, ain't nobody done nothing yet. Well, Rome wasn't built in a day, and it's a lot of people probably sending videos. Jake Paul, them, Nikisa, she done talked about them like a dog, and they tried to even still sugarcoat what happened, and just the Nikisa did anyway. He was like, well, I just wish she had apologized and woo 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 this and that. They invited her. She's messed with them white folks' money. She can mess with the black folks, but when you start messing with their money, they gonna get you up out of there.
Okay, so we do think she's gonna get either suspended or like
And don't get me wrong, I don't want them to not ban her forever, but I think they need to sit her down because she thinks she's untouchable and let her know she can be touched.
Okay, anybody else?
I think hopefully, like, I don't want her to be banned forever, but she don't know who she's messing with. Okay, now Jake Paul is well connected to who.
Yeah.
Also, he's well connected, and she keep on disrespecting these people and messing with their fighters and trying to interrupt what they got going on. And Pompoos and Loser Records, they can now hold a candle far as financial wise and being connected as Jake Paul. So if he really want to sit her down, he could. He really could. And not to be funny, he can go even further and start dibbling and dabbling what she got going on in Michigan too.
Okay.
He's very
and
connected.
one more thing. Also, she's throwing them racial slurs. She keep talking about Jews this and Jews. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good look.
Well, I would add, this is homebody. I would add that, like, Claressa comes off to me like you just showed up at the job and you acting out at the job.
Right.
Like, you have Olympic medals and things like that. Okay, we get it. How many times we heard that story? Okay, you just showed up to this new job, which is publicity. You're a public figure now. Okay, if you can't get a handle on it, what do? You call like a public manager company, celebrity, or whatever. I don't know what they do in boxing. I don't know. I don't box. But there is certain companies you can call, like, oh yeah, I'm getting traction, like, and you can have your own private manager. And so, you know what I just thought of?
What?
I wonder if when Papoose gave her the deal at Win Records, he gave her the contract and sort of perhaps allegedly, it's all allegedly, perhaps in my mind, and this is just homebody speaking, in my mind now I'm thinking, like, did Papoose sort of like make Claressa think she can't go to another management company?
He could have her thinking that she can't go anywhere else because she's under contract. So
and she's sleeping with him.
And see, that's
yeah, now it gets messy.
If she does try to go, maybe if they don't let her, just say her and Papoose break up, right? She doesn't want to do the contract. She may be able to say, what can I say? What can I don't want to say sexual harassment.
She's in a rut. She's in a pickle.
She can say
she's
that.
Basically in a pickle.
Yeah, because she could try to use that as a way to get out the contract because she was dealing with Papoose. She could do that, but this is the thing: she didn't burn her bridges. Who else is going to want to take her on?
Right.
For business, she's bad for business, and she's a liability now. So I don't think anybody else is going to want to take her on because they don't want to risk.
She just came out against another boxing company. I know the boxing commissioner is over there because I think people don't understand the boxing commissioner's office is the licensing office for boxers to be able to box and have permits in certain cities, certain states, etc. And so
Selena?
MVP banned
okay.
Claressa from just their platform
Right.
and engaging with their athletes and their boxers. And so it has nothing to do with the actual boxing commissioner. Clarissa is correct on that point. That's the only point she's correct on. It does not have to. It does not mean or have to mean that she is banned from boxing. It's not the court. It's the law. It's not the lawyers.
But MVP has the most women boxers. She needs them women over there. They got the boxers.
Right, but the thing is, like even in her weight class, she doesn't even have enough opponents. Where are the opponents at?
Well, she's coming down to 160. She's coming down to the 160.
Right. And then the thing is, I think it would be easier, personally in my mind, I think it would be easier for Clarissa to lose weight than for AB to gain. Because gaining weight is very, very hard. You have to eat different things. Losing weight just means you eliminate different things.
Well, Clarissa,
so
I
just
don't
to
know.
eliminate what you eat.
Well, Clarissa, I don't think she's going to be ready in July to fight nobody. She's not even training now, and she started eating.
She's not going to be ready in July. No, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Well, that's what she said. She's going July or August. She's going to fight. So she has to lose 50 pounds. So I don't think she's going to be ready.
She
allegedly. Y'all still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know if they cut off the live.
All right, so this is what I'm going to
It
say
might be
because we've been on here for 3 hours and 21 minutes. So this is what I'm going to say in closing, guys. We know that Clarissa, we agree that she is the demise of her own group. It's not Layla, it's not Layla, not even, I would say 50-50. But we do have to hold Clarissa accountable too. I understand people are saying that she has some things going on, but to a certain extent, I do think Clarissa knows what's going on. I think she knows what's going on. But she's gonna try to say that people are picking on her. Now I'm not gonna say she fully knows because I know she got it all. But I know she a little bit she got it. I'll say 30%. I'll say that she knows what's going on. So that's why I'm saying that they need to get her a PR team to talk for her and not let her come out and say something. I think she needs some etiquette training, media training, and to talk to somebody for a couple, maybe 3 times a week. And then I think she should ease her way back out into boxing. Because right now, I don't think she needs to be on the internet and then she needs to fall back from the public. Just go get therapy, train, and things like that, and then come back maybe in a couple of years. I'm not saying they should permanently take her license away, but I do think they should be suspended for a couple of years until she gets the help that she needs. That's my take on it. All right. So that's my take on it right there. Now, anybody want to say anything? Because like I said, we've been on here for 3 hours and almost 30 minutes. So we're getting ready to get off of here. And I do want to say this. Make sure y'all go over and subscribe to Drop the T 2.0 in case something happens. I'm praying to God nothing happens, but things have been happening on these YouTube streets. So I'm praying nothing happens. But I am going to get off of here because I got a doctor's appointment early in the morning. So I do have to get off. But I will be back on here tomorrow. And then y'all want to come back up? I would love to have you ladies up here tomorrow as well. Do anybody else want to say anything? Anybody else? All right then, guys. All right. All right, so we're getting ready to get off here, guys, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. So we're gonna put on our theme music to take us out of here. We're gonna put our theme music on to take us out of here, y'all. All right.
Yeah. I'm spilling all the secrets. Watch the gossip flow. My cup's overflowing. Got the world as a no. When I drop the tea, it's like a fire ignites. True serve hot, taking my game to new heights. Pour it out, let the drama unfold. Drop the tea, yeah, that's my mission. Yeah, watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah, right in my vein. Keep the vibes alive. When I drop the tea, that's when we drive. Whispers in the dark, I'm the voice in your head. Yeah. Telling all the stories that the scared never said. Got the crowd hype. When I talk, they all lean, cause I'm that hype. Machine, know what I mean. Hold your cups high, feel that energy rise. Drop the tea, yeah, that's my mission. Yeah, watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah, like a lot of things, keep the vibes alive. When I drop the tea, that's when we thrive. So let it spill and let the world see. Yeah. When I'm on the track, I'm setting you free.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Good night.